Hey you guys, it's Eric. I'm back again.
John's just sorting out some technical difficulties. We'll be with you boys in a minute. Yo, 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 yo. I think we live, man.
I hope so.
Had some technical difficulties there. Had a random American man go, "Hello, everybody." Hey, we've got people that can hear. We've got a different mic set up this time, boys. We've got my microphone set up in the on the table in between the two of us. We're sat on the couch, on the casting couch, mate. It even looks like it. But
You haven't done any work before?
I just want to get into the industry. But here we are. We'll give it a moment just to check that the sound's good. See if everyone can hear. I'm getting people are saying ooh woo. People are giving the nuzzies.
It's full of the druids.
It's full of druids. Mate, get yourself comfy, mate.
I can't read. It's too far away.
We've got the laptop set up on a table which has got a map of Westeros on it. And that's basically the setup for today. We're doing it downstairs in the big house. Social bubbling, mate. What you mean scuffed? Couch and mobile sounds professional as hell.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what it's about.
That's what the viewers are here for, professionalism.
Professionalism, like my last video with all those random transitions that weren't intended. Right, well, here we are. Why are we doing this, guys? Well, I basically bullied John into doing another stream. The reason why I did that was because Shadowlands is coming out, man. I thought it wasn't going to come out. I thought it was going to be like Half-Life 3. I thought we were going to be getting baited for that for years.
You gotta wait.
I thought when they said November 23, I thought they meant November fucking 2033 or something like that. But it's coming out next week, so, you know, what better a time to have a few people have a little bit of a chat, have a bit of a discussion, mate. A bit of a round table discussion with the boys.
Yeah, mate.
What are you checking there, man?
I'm making sure the alert box.
You better not do any naughty boy stuff like you did last time, where you were photoshopping nasty images over me, making me into King Kong Bundy and turning you into Randy Orton or whatever it was that you did. Some shit like that.
I'm not doing that.
Taking command and control of you've just deleted us. I'm working with the madman, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at it. I can see it on my laptop as well. You deleted us for a second.
What?
Stop. Ladies and gents, like last time, who am I kidding, ladies and gents? I was hoping, this is why I brought you in. I thought maybe we'd have a couple of girls. A couple of girls, couple of ladies, couple of Sheilas.
Always.
Joining the crew. But, what have we got going on here? Got some questions already from the boys. Walk with you boys. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Anyway, guys, before we get into Shadowlands discussion from two experts, we've got an expert World Quest player over here on the right in John. You've got me. I don't actually get to play the game because I'm so busy making videos that I've fucking logged in like twice in the last 2 weeks. Would you believe it? But yeah, before we talk about that, let us just tell them, John, about what's the state of play here in your house. We just had some food, didn't we?
Yeah, we had the fried chicken.
We didn't make the same mistake we made last time twice, did we? Because last time we ordered the fried chicken to eat it halfway through the live stream. That didn't work out too well now, did it?
No, well, the window cleaner turned up.
The fucking window cleaner turned up. You won't believe this, it's the fucking window cleaner. Well, hey, at least it wasn't the plumber, mate. You know what I'm saying? You wait until I'm not here for that. What's going on here? You have one girl, but she's not here of her... Oh, that's my girlfriend.
Oh.
For a minute I thought it was another girl.
Vulgrin girlfriend confirmed.
It's alright, mate. We'll find you one at some point. We'll get a girl. We'll get a nice blood elf priest into the chat at some point, mate. But yeah, ladies and gents, we've just had our KFC, so we're feeling a little bit energised.
Yeah. We got Vaclav on about the cider, but we're on the rum tonight.
We're on the rum. We had about... I'm not going to lie, I don't want to sound like a pussy, but the last stream, we consumed about a fifth of the bottle of rum. So, you know, it's Pirates of the Caribbean in this bitch tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm surprised you managed to get any drinking in, mate, you know, with all that yapping.
Oh, I had stories to tell, mate. It's not my fault that your experience in WoW consists of being in my shitty WoD guild and then doing a few fucking world quests in Nazmi and getting killed by the Alliance while you're at it.
Look, the new guild doesn't allow bullying, mate, so just watch yourself.
The new guild, that's it. So, you know what we've eaten, you know what we're drinking. Now let's talk about WoW. Now that shit's over and done with. We'll talk today about what our thoughts are on Shadowlands. I've got Darth Vapour over here, so apologies if you hear that noise. There's not a Sith Lord in your bedroom. It's just Jonswombi. That candy-flavoured vape that you got there.
Yeah, mate. Very
disconcerting. But we will talk about our guild, because for once, the two of us are in a guild together. It's been a long time coming, isn't it? The last time we were in a guild together was that tragic guild all the way back in WoD. That's crazy when I think about it. That and the one where at the time where I told you guys that I would main tank again if I got everyone in a guild and then quit the game like a week after I've got everyone to come back to their game in Legion. But that's a sad tale for another day.
You are the friend that gets someone into WoW and then never plays.
Every friend does that.
Exactly.
Do you guys in the chat know anyone that gets their friend into WoW and then actually plays with them? Unless it's a guy who's trying to get a girl into WoW. Think about it that way. Look, my girlfriend's in the chat. She knows full well if I got her into WoW, I'd cast her adrift straight off the bat. She'd have to float, sink or swim on her own 2 feet. But before we talk about WoW, why don't we say hello to these gents? These ladies and gents in the chat, sir. How about that? Are you going to keep leaning in like an old man trying to read the paper?
I can't read.
I've got my laptop here. Let me grab it. This is the secondary device. So let's say hello to the people. Who have we got here? We've got the big man Vaclav himself. He says, hello. We've got Hoffen. And he also says, he asks what we're most excited about in Shadowlands. Big titty fawn waifus, mate. All the way.
You can't say that, you fucking...
What? My girlfriend will be playing... As soon as a fawn allied race, then my girl is getting on that immediately. Who else we got? Shrek Lord XD. That's a username, isn't it? That sounds like a character from one of my videos.
Yeah, he plays an orc.
He plays an orc warrior, doesn't he? Shrek Lord XD. Who else we got? We've got Major Muffin, who says that Shadowlands is only allegedly coming out next week.
Come on, you
got to have some faith, don't you?
Yeah.
You got to have faith that Big Bobby will pull it out the bag.
Don't miss out on Hoffen, man.
What do you mean, miss out on Hoffen? I said that we had Hoffen. He asked this question, what are we most looking forward to in Shadowlands?
Alright, bro.
I ain't missing out on him.
It's because I can't read, man.
I know you can't read, babe, but I can. And we've got Exca Frost, who says the forbidden word. He says he's speaking Vulpera.
He's probably already left.
He's probably already left the moment that I said that Vulperas were a mistake. Alright. Enough of the bullshit. Boys. JD, if you keep leaning in every 30 seconds, you want my laptop so that you can read it? Do you want to have that?
I'll double your viewers, mate. I'll look on my phone.
What? Take it up to 2 viewers. If you don't understand what's happening, basically we've got the laptop about 2 feet in front of us, and JD keeps leaning in every time someone comments. And now he's fucked it by playing my voice through his phone.
That's fine.
Anyway, guys, let's talk Shadowlands. It's coming out on the 23rd. It's coming out. No, it's not coming out on the 23rd. Is it coming out on the 23rd? Yeah, it is. We are fucking shit, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're fucking shit. It's coming out on the next reset. Tuesday if you're in the US, Wednesday if you're in the UK. I think it comes out...
No, it comes out on...
Monday
comes
in the
out
US.
Monday 11 PM here.
11 PM? GMT?
GMT.
2300?
Yeah, man.
Shit. Right, it comes out on Monday night. I won't be available to play it because I'll be on a fucking night shift. Sound, mate. But all of you guys are going to be there, and I'm going to be there. Oh, shit, mate, we've got your arch enemy, Karaoke's just joined.
Oh, ban him immediately.
Yeah, don't touch the computer this time. In fact, you don't ban him, because if you ban him, he'll probably donate again. Anyway, so guys, Shadowlands is coming out next week, and honestly, we were watching the Shadowlands survival guide before we did this, and it just reminded me how much I've got no fucking clue what is going to happen in this expansion. Like, I don't feel like I've spent enough time researching the expansion. Have you?
I just know there's a lot of Garrosh BDSM, and that's about it.
To be fair, that's your taste. That blue girl. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're doing some weird shit with your headphones. What is he saying?
See, now he's leaning forward.
Yeah, well, because you're leaning forward. But for me, man, it's the Kyrian girls, mate. Immense, giant, blue, fairy angel waifus. Could the game get any better than this? Some people question, will Shadowlands save WoW? It's an expansion in which you've got big titty, giant angel waifus. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. What made Burning Crusade good? It's when they brought waifus into the game. They said, all the cool boys are playing Horde. We don't want them to be in a situation where if they, get their girls into the game, they're going to have to play ugly troll females with crowbar feet. We'll give them blood elves. And the Alliance are full of degenerates, so they gave them girls with horns and hooves and tails. And in Shadowlands, hey man, something for everyone. I'm not going Kyrian. Just to be clear, I'm not going Kyrian. It's a 2-man choice, isn't it? Oh, we got the live chat up there. Fantastic. High quality. But yeah, so I'm not prepared for Shadowlands at all. I don't even have a max level. Well, actually, I have many max level characters, but my main character is not max level. That sounds really bad, doesn't it?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, well, I made a new character when I made the channel. Well, not when I made the channel, but to correspond with the channel. I wanted to make a new main, because none of my old main characters had the name Vulgrin, and with leveling speeds being as fast as they are now, there was no way in hell I was going to fucking pay to, like, change name. God knows I've done it enough times in the past. What are you doing, man? He's fucking banging and shit.
I'm not bad.
But I didn't want to change your name, so I was leveling. But the problem is that when you work and you want to have a YouTube channel, there isn't the time to level characters in WoW. So my character's level fucking 12. Completed Exile's Reach yesterday.
God.
I've got, how many days have I got? 2 days to level to 50?
Yeah.
Shit. I think you should do what you do best and prematurely end the stream so I can do some leveling.
God. This isn't fair. You're a raider in the guild, and I'm just a potential one.
Trial raider over here.
And I'm just a trial raider.
Mate, you're a Padawan. It's not fair. You're not allowed on the Jedi Council yet.
The level 12 raider.
We're going to let you on the council, but we're not going to give you the rank of raider, mate.
Is it the level 12 Chad raider versus the level 50?
That's it.
Beta.
That's how WoW works. But the fact of the matter is, do leveling streams. Alright, man. Do leveling streams. There's a problem when it comes to me streaming World of Warcraft. There's a sad, slightly humorous... there's something I've got to confess to you guys. And it's that my laptop is a piece of shit. It's a fucking trash fire. How bad is my laptop at playing WoW, mate?
Well, the footage from your first videos was recorded on your own PC, so...
My laptop footage is so bad that I actually get a friend to record the background footage for my videos for me. Not because he's a better player than me, because he's not. No one is. But because if I recorded it, you would think that the video was being made in Microsoft PowerPoint.
I'll tell you what you need to tell. The story from last night.
Do you guys want to hear a story about how bad my laptop is from last night? Right, well, I'm not going to give you a chance to answer because it's my fucking stream. Right, so here's the crack. What are you pointing at, man? Oh, the Dr. Pepsi.
The Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, pour yourself another glass. Pour yourself another rum, my friend. Right, boys, so here's the crack. Here's the crack with my laptop. My laptop is so bad at running World of Warcraft that... He knows what's coming. Right, get ready for this, right? I need to make a video about this. This would make a great fucking skit. My laptop is so bad at running World of Warcraft that if I try to take a Zeppelin from Orgrimmar anywhere, the game will essentially result in a feedback loop of it taking longer for me to load in the new continent than it does for the Zeppelin to decide to send me back to the old one. So I essentially can't fast travel anywhere where there's a loading screen and also a travelling sequence, because the loading screen will take longer than the actual journey will. So by the time I get from fucking Durotar to Gromgol, I'm already on the fucking return plane and halfway past fucking Zandalar. I shit you not, I've actually had to avoid taking Zeppelins. I can't get on public transport because it doesn't have a fucking... That's the situation I'm in. And you know what? It's not the first time I've been in this situation. when Uldir was the main raid, my guild was progressing on heroic Zekvoz. I think it was Zekvoz. That's the one where he drops the circle of shadow stuff on the ground that you have to. You get basically the dot on you, and you have to take it out of the raid group and drop it at the side of the room, right? I used to fucking silently pray to RN Jesus that this dot wouldn't get put on me, because when I had my fucking laptop, when I used that, because I ended up fixing it for a period of time, then it got bad again. But there was a period where if I got that dot, it was basically a guaranteed progression wipe, because I wouldn't even know until after. I wouldn't know even from the game telling me. I'd know because of the people in Discord being like, kick Vulgrin from the guild.
What did the dot expire before your laptop picked it up?
Well, the dot only went on you for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And you had to run out of the raid. And the only way you'd know realistically if the dot was on you is that LVUI, or like if you had weak auras or if you had DBM, it would show up like a numerical countdown from 3 to 1.
Yeah.
But the problem wasn't knowing that I had the dot on me. The problem was moving out of the group, because I could press the W key, but it wouldn't respond for like... The pointer was stuck on that frame in the PowerPoint show, let's put it that way.
God.
And then the next thing I'd know, it was just devastation.
Saying if you have 8-bit graphics.
I've got 8-bit graphics. No, I've got 8GB of RAM though, which is pretty much the same thing when it comes to running WoW, because it takes so much processing power. That's basically the problem. I was a right noob because my old laptop had 16GB of RAM, and then I got a new one, thinking like, oh, this is a gaming laptop though, it'll be cooler. It's a gaming laptop, it looks tactical.
This one's tactical.
And it's got 8GB of RAM, and it's got a missing fucking screw on the back of it, so half of the fucking panel's falling off. It is the 3-wheeler Only Fools and Horses vehicle of laptops. Wait, says Karaoke.
I think what Vaclav's on about is saying, well, yeah, that's a good point by Karaoke. Vaclav was just saying, does it run shit with 8-bit graphics? So if you turn your graphics down, would it still be bad? That's what he was saying.
I'm not sure. I think the problem is partly Blizzard's really shitty lag situation. Like, if I play vanilla, and yeah, granted it's a fucking 2004 game with like graphics that make your character look like a fucking extra from the tweenies or some shit like that. If I play vanilla, if I play classic WoW, I get like 60 FPS easy on this laptop. Fucking humble brag there, mate. But if I play modern WoW, it's not that I won't get high frames when there's no other around. It's just, I think it's just all the clutter and the spell effects and shit.
Yeah.
I think it's the fact that if you're in Orgrimmar, you've got all of these blood elves running around with their fucking holy light bulb armor and the 7 shades of Sargeras' shite on their fucking headpiece and stuff like that, blasting out fucking Tiesto Rave X light show effects everywhere. That just cocks up my fucking shit. So, to be honest, a PowerPoint quality video sounds a lot like your scuffed style. Well, we'll get to the style of the videos, because, to be honest with you, the last couple of videos I've made, I've been disappointed with the quality of the editing, and it's not been my fault, goddammit, it's the actual program. And before you dirty bastard, say something along the lines of, a shoddy workman blames his tools, I am blaming my tools, because my tools are shite, because I've gone with the free stuff. And there comes a point in every man's life that you have to say, well, you know what, I'm into this. I'm making a bit of swag cash on the side from it, so it's time to get something a bit more profesh to work with.
Fair news. Just Hoffin's comment never came up on the live stream. One of them.
What comment was that?
His first one before.
No, well, he asked what are our thoughts on Shadowlands. That was his first comment.
No, it's fine. Carry on, mate. I'm going to try and stop something.
Are you going to put a naughty face on him?
I'm gonna ban him.
Yeah, Jonathan.
No.
So yeah, I desperately need to get my stuff sorted out. You know what? We'll have the conversation about hardware and stuff right now. We'll just do that now rather than do it later on, because there's two things that I really wanted to get as soon as like the channel started to take off. Like, as you guys probably know, I did 2 videos that were basically just like random lore discussion videos. I didn't really have much of a. Why are you making a pose like a Greek philosopher right now? You look like a man who's contemplating existence. I have to comment on it. Is there something that you need help with? Do you need me to call your mum? Shit! What's... shit.
Because karaoke's been...
Karaoke dropped a fat $5 dues, mate.
Yeah, it's because we never replied to.
Did he ask a question?
Well, yeah, he's on about basically getting more RAM and then checking your motherboard.
More dedicated wham. Yeah, I think that...
Well, that was sort of...
I've got a couple of options. There's room for another RAM stick in my laptop. So I could quite easily like drop 30 quid or whatever and buy a new 8GB RAM stick and have twice the RAM. But to be honest with you, I could just as easily use my old laptop that I've still got. The only reason why I don't use that now is the fact that pretty much all of the stuff that I'm doing channel-wise is on my new one. So it would mean like a backlog of sorting stuff out on that. None of the material store that I've got a folder. I've got a folder in my documents that I just call material store, and basically it's like the black library of all of my shitty edited images that I've taken. They're all in this materials store, and they can all be like pulled out if I'm a lazy shite and I don't know what to put into a video, and I would lose all of that stuff. And yeah, I could send it over, but fuck it. My options realistically are get another RAM stick or buy a desktop, which is what I've been meaning to do for years. The reason why I didn't do it was because I was at university and then I moved to a different city for a period of time, and having a laptop was just so much more convenient. I didn't have that permanency to really want to invest in a PC. But now, especially with the channel, I really do, because what I was going to say was that I put out 2 videos that were just discussion videos that some of you may have seen. One of them was on like the story of WoW, and one of them was on factions and stuff like that. And what?
That's it. We just gotta keep miscommunicating, because then we get more cash over.
Wait, I'll let you. You've got a personal mission to find out what karaoke was trying to say the first time around. I'll carry on doing what I do best, chatting shite. Yeah. What I was just going to say is that the option is to get a desktop now is probably the best idea. But the other issue is that I've got something else I need to get. But before I tell you what that is, what is it that karaoke was trying to say, mate? Have you found out? Yeah.
What? No. No. How am I supposed to know?
Well, you've got the mouse. You can scroll up. I haven't got that power.
You can scroll up on there, but we're getting lost.
God, this is fucking tragic, man. Oh, you said I could check the motherboard. Could get more RAM.
Yeah, well, I mentioned that, and then
he also said why they add furry femboys. They'll get every furry on the planet, and it'll save the game. Is that the comment that you were referring?
I don't know. I mean,
I think that might have been what he was referring to.
I don't know.
Get it? Referring?
Oh, terrible.
Right.
But no, we don't hate you, karaoke.
No, you're a good boy. You're a good man. You're one of the inner circle.
Yeah, you got banned, and that's a privilege.
He's literally in the DMs on Patreon. He gets private messages. We talk about you, John, behind your back.
Good.
I talk about how I need to send you back to the big house. Either that or take you out in the back garden and, of mice and men job. Right to the back of the head.
Often's capped at 12 FPS on FIFA 98. Well, what the fuck are you doing on FIFA 98 first?
Fucking hell, what are you doing? Getting on Michael Owen and trying to kill people. Brief segue, as if we didn't do enough of those already. One of my favourite gaming things that I used to do when I was about 8 was I'd go on FIFA 03, I'd do a friendly match, and I'd basically just dribble the ball into my own net over and over again And as an 8-year-old, I fucking creased myself watching all the fucking the goal video playbacks afterwards of my goalkeeper just like being like, "What the fuck, man? It's already 10-0. You didn't need to do it another time." But yeah. So anyway, getting a desktop is what I need to do basically, and I've got no fucking idea about computers. So how and when I do that is just another thing. The other problem is that my channel is basically my fucking beautiful obsession at this point, and I spend every waking minute working on the channel. So I'll basically go to work and I'll do like a 10-hour shift, and I'll come back and I'll make a video, or I'll work on a video. And a lot of the time that's why videos come out at like really weird times. It's usually that I'll just fucking stay up to get a video uploaded rather than wait until the next day, because I'm such an impatient bastard. I really love doing it, and it's at a point where I feel like I need better quality stuff. And beyond the desktop, which I'll need if I want to record my own in-game footage, but more importantly actually record live streams of the game with my main man and with the others, and get you guys in to play with us as well, I'll need a better desktop. But the other thing I really want to get is better video editing and animation software. And what I'm currently thinking about getting is the creative Adobe suite. So primarily Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. Because right now, what I am doing is scuffed as fuck. Let me give you a little insight into how Vulgrin animates his videos. Basically what I do is I'll use a cheap free version of Photoshop to Photoshop individual frames, and then I will put them into a free video editing. So every video that I make has hundreds of individual photographs, which are each individual kind of image that you see. So when you see like a video like the Transmog one, where you've got my character on the screen and there's like several different positions that he's in and it looks like he's talking, each one of those is me manually making a new image and cropping out the background for each of those images and then putting them like a fucking stop motion animation from like the 1980s or some shit. It's crazy, it's archaic, and it is far too amateur for the type of content I want to do. To be honest, I never expected the channel to go from having 8 subscribers when I made 2 videos to having like 2,000 within like 4 weeks of that. And we're at a point now where we've got over 2,600, and we will keep growing. And I want the quality of the content to reflect how important it is to me, and also the number of people that are actually watching it. With each new subscriber, there comes with that an expectation that I'm perfectly happy with and accept, for the content to be better and more professional. So probably Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects, which are going to cost a bomb as well. But to be honest with you, it's worth it, because that's the way that I'm going to be able to create the videos that I want. I've said before that I'm heavily inspired by like If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, and Alphabus's his animation style. He uses Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects, and that's the level of quality that I want to be able to attain as I get better with that program. So Shadowlands for me isn't just a new period in WoW, it's also a new period in the channel and my kind of setup, my hardware and software setup as well. But enough about that shit. Let's talk about the game, man. Are you excited or what?
Yeah, man.
What about you boys? What about you? Vaclav, Karaoke, Hoffen, and the rest of you crazy cats out there. Shrek Lord X D. What are you boys thinking about Shadowlands? Tell me your honest thoughts. You excited or not? Because I'm kind of like mildly perturbed. Sorry, you just got an email.
Yeah. As far as what I'm thinking, it's weird, man.
Will Shadowlands save WoW? Does WoW need? Let's do the Bellular route. Let's do
Vanis's plans revealed.
Let's do a shout out to a small indie channel called Bellular Gaming, and let's ask the question: will Shadowlands save, in capitals, WoW? What do you think, man? Does it need saving? Do you think it will be?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really.
Because you weren't going to come back to the game until I basically bullied you into it, weren't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily It's more the updates and the content that I'm bothered about. So I'm not bothered about what is there. I'm just not bothered about it getting updated all the time.
Every initial expansion is great. Even like with 1, like the first, like we talked about in the last live stream, at the start of 1, me and you fucking loved it.
Yeah.
It was when we realised that beyond the base game there was going to be minimal additions. I don't think that'll be a problem with Shadowlands.
No.
I think the problem with Shadowlands is more like the expectations on it. And also, there's been a few warning signs, hasn't there? That they've made some great steps, like getting rid of the Titan Forging and War Forging, and the fact that they're going to bring back sets, and the fact that they're not bringing in like an arbitrary mechanic like artifact power, Azerite power. But then there's other things, isn't there? Like the Covenant system and stuff, and what people are saying about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've just got like soul binds and conduits, which I still don't understand.
Yeah, I think
fully.
I think the problem is that like none of us care about Blizzard making a mistake, because that's how development goes for an MMO. You're going to introduce systems that people don't like. I think the thing that people dislike is with Shadowlands we felt like we were getting that openness and that sense of, if they recognise that something's not working, they'll change it and they'll communicate that. Whereas we've seen multiple times in Shadowlands this understanding that, no, if they've baked a system into what they believe should be the core of the design for the expansion, they ain't going to change that shit. Mm-hmm. They crash in that car with no fucking survivors. It's going to be like Ultimate Warrior. It's going to be like, Ian has accosted us. Toss the pilots out of the cockpit that they've already made. The ultimate sacrifice. Assume controls. Turn that expansion into a nosedive, Ian has accosted us. Because at SummerSlam, Shadowlands is coming for you. That's basically how I feel, mate, summarised. What do you have to say about that?
Out of nowhere.
That's it. What are the lads saying?
I don't know. I was just.
Do you want me to read, mate?
You can read. All I wanted to say is I don't really. As far as Shadowlands is concerned, it's a cool direction. It's a cool story. Blah blah blah. But I don't see what the fuck they can do afterwards.
What do you mean?
Well, like lore wise, like story wise.
Oh, well, the lore's fucked, man.
Well, I know, but at the same time, it's like, who are we gonna fight next? Like,
well, we're fighting Blue Teaster this time. We'll fight fucking
Legion for the 10th time.
We'll fight Triple H Sargeras. You'll come out and you'll have a bottle of fell juice and you'll drink it and you'll go, time to play the game. Time to play the game. That's what'll happen.
Yeah, well, so we're gonna have an undead expansion for once.
Yeah,
like a death expansion. Then we're gonna have our 4th.
Except this isn't really a death expansion because, like, it's just like another realm, isn't it? That's the problem with doing this cosmology side of the game, is that everything's just another fucking realm. You know? It doesn't feel like it's an undead expansion, because ultimately, other than the Maldraxxus guys and the Venthyr, what's undead about it? Because the jailer doesn't look dead. That guy looks like he's been on the fucking protein. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the only thing fucking dead about him is his sperm cells, because his balls are so shriveled up from all of the fucking vitamin S he's been pumping into his big veins. Because that guy is fucking swole.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a big, bald boy. From the neck down, he looks like a Greek god. From the neck up, he looks like a plumber from fucking Stockport. Tell me I'm wrong.
But yeah, as I was saying, what I was going to say is, though, like, the old gods, they were supposed to be a big boss of the thing.
The big fucking butt plug.
Yeah, they were supposed to be bigger than the Legion, and they're basically finished as far as I'm
They're
aware.
not bigger than the Legion.
Well,
they're basically... Well, fuck it, I don't know. I think, to be honest with you, the way that they design lore in Blizzard now is that the writers basically go to the toilet after eating a massive burrito, take a shit, wipe their ass, then look at the toilet paper, and that's basically the script for the next expansion.
there's no need for that.
Is that nasty? Is that very nasty? John's like, come on, Vulgrin, we're never going to get on the front of WoW. World of... Jesus Christ, mate, you nearly knocked the fucking rum off the table there. God, steady on, son.
I'm very passionate about
I was going to say, mate, we're never going to get on the front of worldofwarcraft.com if we keep making fun of Bobby Kotick and the boys. I'm going to answer some questions for a bit. Karaoke doesn't know if he's going to main a chamois or a rogue. Karaoke, that is some serious split personality disorder shit right there, my man. A rogue and a shaman are the two most fucking divergent classes I could possibly think of. So on the one hand, you want to be the guy who's like, Anshay guide you. Let me heal you, young traveller. I have some Khadgar's whisker in my medicine pouch. Let's make a rollie together and smoke it. And then on the other hand, you've got a rogue where it's just like, give me your shit or I'm going to fucking stab you in the arse. Do you know what I mean?
The cool class.
Yeah. The cool class, played by the most friendly players. They're not the same. But let's have a look at what else we've got. I've got a comment from my girlfriend asking if she's going to be functionally single come Monday.
Yes.
I'm just gonna move on from that one. I don't think I can make any comment there that's gonna give you the answer that you're looking for. Last chance to get it right from Blizzard. Can't take another BFA, says Sparkle Sunshine. That's a fuck. Can we take a moment to discuss that name? What do you think Sparkle Sunshine plays, mate? If I told you there's a person in the chat called Sparkle Sunshine, what race class combination do they play? Let me give you 10 seconds to think, and then on 3, I'll tell you what I've thought of mine. And then on 3, we'll say what we think. Okay, hang fire. Right, are you ready? You ready?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Tauren
Pandaren
Druid.
Hunter. Tauren Druid? A Tauren female Druid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from. I was thinking Pandaren Hunter. There's a furry element in there, isn't there? There's definitely a furry... Oh, no. Have you read that?
Yeah.
Let's just pretend that he didn't say it. He's donated $15.
It was the cool class, but not the cool race.
To be honest with you, here's an important philosophical question. If my girlfriend's still here, I don't want to say her name. I feel like that's like doxing her or some shit. If you're still in here, this is a big philosophy question. And I know you like your philosophy, so you might want to stick around for this one. Just kidding. She's obviously left me by this point. Can Vulpera be cool in an ironic way? Like, if you play a Vulpera to troll, much in the same way that if you played like a gnome rogue back in vanilla, can you be a cool Vulpera?
Well, kinda, yeah. Like, I think,
like if Vulgrin,
if I was an alliance player and I got killed by a Vulpera rogue,
that's it. You'd be triggered, right? And then they did a slash dance.
Yeah.
And did like, and what if they killed you and then dropped a fat uwu in slash yell?
That would be fucking funny.
Can you imagine the shame of that situation? Imagine you're like a mighty Worgen warrior and you get stomped by a Vulpera.
He's blocking people.
I'm not blocking people. I don't mean it.
On the chat.
But yeah, I think that Vulpera can be like ironically cool, but at the same time, would you really want to play one?
Yeah, well, that's it.
Like, would you really want that? Like,
the people you're killing will be seething, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but you've got to go to that. You've got to look at a Vulpera for...
Yeah, like, you've got to know that, like, I am Vulgrin, Slayer of the Jailer, Extreme Mythic Raider, 10 FPS player, and I play a Vulpera. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't think of who's going to kill the fucking Jailer, who's going to kill, like, Sire Denathrius. Oh yeah, it's going to be this little furry fox man that goes around in a fucking cart, pulled by 2 llamas. Do you know what I mean? But right, let's look at some more of these comments. So Karaoke said that he doesn't really know. He likes playing the game even if they heck it up. Big heckers.
Yeah, well...
Shadowlands is good, but if it isn't, it won't stop him. Nothing's stopping him from getting banned from this chat by you, mate. For no reason.
He's coming, he just doesn't know when.
You're just going to wait. I feel like this has to be a thing at this point. If you don't randomly ban him at some point in the stream, then I think he'll probably feel sad. Just make sure that you unban him. Shrek Lord says that he's liking the Arms Warrior changes. I don't know, man. Like,
It's the changes what's happened so far because I've played.
it's not changed much, has it? To be honest,
I don't know what it was like before, but I've started.
playing your warrior.
Yeah, with the free boost, I boosted that warrior and I've been playing arms.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's a lot. It's very different from the rogue.
Well, yeah, I think that's one thing that I felt like, because
It's not my.
it's very deliberate, is the way I describe it. The rogue is very much about the rhythm and the fast pace. It's a builder spender, but with the combo point element, it's very rhythmic, isn't it? You build up to the 5 and then you go down to 0 and up and down again. Whereas the Arms Warrior, it's very much just a case of ability, with none of that kind of feeling like you're building up and down. I don't think Arms Warrior has changed much. I felt like at the start of the beta and even in the alpha, it seemed like Arms was getting some really nice changes, and I was super fucking hype because... Do I make the disclosure or do I keep it hidden? I think it's pretty obvious from this thumbnail, isn't it? I think you'll have probably guessed from the last live stream as well. Warrior is my fucking class. And Arms Warrior especially is what I love. I mean, look at the thumbnail. Look at the gloriousness of a skelly boy with a giant fucking two-handed sword, right? It is an amazing aesthetic. But the problem is that old school Arms Warrior I really liked, because especially when we still had like auto attacks as part of your damage and stuff like that, hitting a really fat mortal strike felt super impactful. But now, because of the game's change of pace and the change of combat in general over the years, it just feels very, very slow, and I prefer Fury a lot more now. The new starting player experience is looking like a big upgrade for the game's health. Yeah. And to be honest with you, Shrek, like, hats off to them for that, because at the end of the day, they've actually reduced the need for people to get boosts. And if you think that every boost that they were making was like 50 quid in the bank for Blizzard, the fact that they've like made it so that leveling is essentially, like, I would say leveling is easily 3 times faster than it was, 3 or 4 times easily. The fact that they've done that just reduces the need for people to buy character boosts, which is kind of impressive, to be honest, when you consider the loss in revenue that'll mean. You know, you would think the flip side of that is more people at max level, more people getting microtransactions, more people buying the Sprite Darter's wings, mate. Gotta look like a furry clown.
You probably don't need to be max level to do that. You can just do that on your little level 1, maybe.
True, but no one who's just started the game at level 1 is going to do that, though, are they? They're probably going to...
Maybe fucking Shiny Sparkles, mate.
Shiny Sparkles doesn't fuck about. I like how we've changed the name to Shiny Sparkles.
I can't remember what he was called.
They play a Warlock, by the way, just Sparkle Sunshine. It's ironic.
Oh,
it's an ironic name. I like
badass.
it. I like it. That's what I mean about the Warriors. What's the girl saying? Irony is the lowest form of humour, and the only way to make it actually funny is to accept its innate uncoolness. Shit, that's deep. That's deep. That's female levels of deep that I don't get, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway, to answer your earlier question, you won't be single if you get a laptop that can play more than Animal Crossing. Then we can play World of Warcraft together. Or rather, I'll get you into World of Warcraft. We'll make Blood Elves together. You'll be obviously playing Blood Elf Female Priest. Am I right, my friend?
Yeah, and...
You know, that's standard. I'll level with you out of the starting zone, and then I'll log off, and I'll say, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, I'm going to make some videos.
It's basically going to be like when Gandalf said to Frodo and Sam, like, this is where I leave you. There are many birds and beasts in the wild. Be careful. Don't lose your shit, because you might get your wig split. I'm pretty sure that's what Gandalf said, and that's what it's going to be like. Shrek believes that Yogg-Saron, Yogg-Sharon, and Enzoth fate their deaths. Doesn't Enzoth sound like...
Thought.
Do you remember, like, N-Dubs?
Oh.
Na-na-nai! Like Enzoth, mate. And C-Thun. C Thun ends off, and Yogurt Sharon. Sharon! There can be only one Prince of Darkness. I've been the Prince of Darkness since 1979. Oh, it's fucking weird in here, isn't it, mate? Right. Any other comments worth talking to?
Oh.
What?
Some people aren't worth talking to, is that it, mate?
No. Well, if somebody makes a comment such as Papas Fritas, how do I respond to that? You know what I'm saying?
Alright, okay.
From Nicholas. Welcome, Nicholas. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Papa's fritters to you, my friend.
Papa's fritters all round, man. I remember when I used to have Papa's fritters. God damn it, those were the best. Those were the good days before Papa disappeared. Shit.
Too real.
It got too real. I'm going to pour myself a drink. Right. Oh. What covenant are you going to go as, John? Let's get on to the real questions, because no one gives a fuck about whether the expansion will save the game. They just want to know, are you with the furry goat fuckers? Are you with the big titty angel blue waifu? Are you with fucking Moldraxus? Or are you with fucking Castlevania crew? Who are you with? And is it based on gameplay or is it based on aesthetics? The aesthetics, mate.
Well, aesthetically, I would definitely choose Castlevania like everyone else.
like a fucking real boy. Yeah, carry on.
Like everyone else, I mean, everyone wants to be a vampire boy.
Absolutely. Some of us are going to be vampire boys. Hint, hint. Pass me the Dr. Pepper, mate. But are you going to play as one, though? That's the question. Or are you going to go with something different?
I don't know, I mean, Night Fae DK all the way.
Oh, God. Have you looked into it? Because when I last looked, which was a good while ago, for Rogue, it was like Necrolord all the way.
Yeah, well, I looked at it, and to be fair, Necrolord's not too bad, so...
Necrolord is kind of like... You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're not...
Do you agree with me, though, that like it very much depends on your class? So if I was a paladin, I'd be perfectly happy to go Kyrian.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, though, I'd be also perfectly happy to go Venthyr, 'cause I kind of like the idea of almost being like a fucking dark knight of blood and destruction.
Yeah, and obviously, like, being a druid, Night Fae would be fine, but...
Yeah, if you're going to be a Furby.
Yeah.
If you're going to take me down to Goldshire City where the boomkins are thick and the pants is litty. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm playing a warrior in Shadowlands, boys. I'm playing a warrior. Like, and you know what pissed me off about that? Every other fucking streamer / YouTuber, every other World of Warcraft content creator plays a fucking warrior, and I hate it. Why can't I be edgy and unique? I wanted to play Rogue, but Rogue's basically what you play, and I didn't want to cross swords, mate, in any capacity. In-game or out of it, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going with warrior. Plus, with warrior, I get more cosmetics to choose from, and you know I like my metics, mate.
You're all about the visuals.
I like my cosmetics, but I'll be going Venthyr, and to be honest with you, I don't really give a shit if it's the best or not. As far as I'm aware, I think Venthyr is supposed to be pretty fucking good for warrior, so it should be alright. As long as it's not Night Fae. Like, imagine an undead Night Fae warrior, although to be fair, that kind of fits my bill a bit, doesn't it? What are they saying? Your phone's buzzed up, mate. Oh, no, it's alright.
Oh, we got Nicholas he didn't know what
to say.
So
he just
Papa's
said
Fritters just came out of nowhere. Papa
He doesn't really know. Argentina economy make him... Okay, I'm just kidding. And I don't really know Argentina economy. Make me think a lot of buy or not Shadowlands. So I don't really know with the one I will choose. That's some poetry. I don't want to be I'm not being a dickhead. Nicholas, to be fair, mate, in terms of whether or not you should get the expansion, like, obviously, if you're at a point where you're having to question whether or not you can afford it, it's probably better to hold off. You can always just continue being a bro and watching my videos. That'll give you all the content you need anyway, won't it?
That'll fill 10 minutes of your week.
That's it, mate. But yeah, so Shadowlands is coming out. Venthyr, Necrolord, Rogue for Jonswombi. Troll Rogue, mate.
Troll Rogue.
Swobu. Oh, sorry, that's not trolls, is it? That's the other ones. Kazdingo! You know what? I need you to tell them. I know that this stream is the Scuffed stream, isn't it? It's got no structure to it. It's just it's just a rambling mess. But that's the way they like it.
Well, I hope they do.
Well,
we're trying, mate.
These fuckers do. Well, we've got fucking 18 people watching it, which is more people than I know in real life. So it's all right. I want us to do a little fucking competition, mate. Me and you. All you need is your mouth. Let me tell you more before you get worried. The competition, boys. We're going to get the guys in the chat to name a World of Warcraft main character. And then we're going to take turns voice acting them. And they're going to decide who's the best. Because we were doing this the other day on Discord when we were playing, weren't we?
Yeah.
And you had a really fucking good... Which one were you doing? Was it the troll one?
I think so.
And I said you did a really good job of it.
Yeah, it was the troll, but...
And then I did Vulgrin. The sea which be did.
From this, I can't remember any lines that they said. That was the problem.
So here we go. Magni.
Oh.
Shit. Do you want to do Magni or do you want me to do it? Shit, he's preparing, he's developing a fat fucking Azerite. Right, okay, do you want this one? You get a choice. We'll wait for them to do...
Big DPS, what was the best name? Final character.
I'll tell Tim that. Tim can rename his hunter to Big DPS.
Yeah.
Hunter. I need to get Tim into a video. I mentioned him in the hunter.
What? Shit, Khadgar. I'm going Magni, I don't want to do Khadgar.
Fucking Khadgar. Khadgar's just an old fucking man.
Find me!
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I've been doing what's it? Fucking Hellfire Citadel. Gul'dan has escaped. Follow him.
I'll do. You will do.
But leave me skull. I need it for reasons.
Turn the cannon around. We'll send both these vessels to the bottom of the sea.
Oh,
What do you think
a lot
about
better than mine.
The Burning Legion has returned. What do you think of that? No, you've got to do Magni, mate. I think that's 1-0 for me. I'm deciding it. You've got to do fucking Magni. Let's hear it.
Champion! Someone's mining Azerite in the area. Put a stop to it.
You don't. The thing is that Magni always sounds proper chill, whereas you sound like Francis Begbie from Trainspotting. Nobody move! That lassie just got glassed and no cunt leaves here till we find out what cunt done it. Right, who else have we got? Got Illidan. I'll do fucking... I'll do Illidan if you do Garrosh.
Oh, shit.
Garrosh, you never had the strength of a true warrior. Right, I'll go first time because you went first before. Okay, I'll do Illidan.
Did I?
Yeah, because you did Khadgar.
Alright.
Well, actually no, because I was Khadgar. Go on, you do Garrosh. Go on. Take a sip of the juice to get that nice gravel throat action.
I can't.
Times change.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you a line?
You go ahead. I'll try and think of a line.
Okay, I'm Illidan, right? Shit, I can't fucking think of one. The only one I can think of is... I know that this is going to come out proper high balls. Akama, your duplicity is hardly surprising. Sometimes the hand of fate must be forced. That sort of thing.
That was good, man.
Now, follow me into the abyss. That's pretty fucking good, that one, isn't it? My Ev! How? My Ev! I just busted a nut! Get off the tip, my Ev! My destiny is my own. Tyrande! Tyrande! Why are your eyes black? You look like a fucking turtle! Jaina. Right, okay. You do, this is a good one. This is a good one. Go on, man. You do Big Gaza. I'll give you a line if you want.
Go on
then. Shut the fuck up. Barashni. Fuck. What's a good line for Garrosh? Come on in the chat. Give me a good line for Big Gaza. The only one I can think of is "You betrayed me."
True.
That's the only line I can think of.
I can only remember like half bits.
I'm trying to think of other ones. Garrosh wasn't in too many cinematics other than like the times change.
Yeah, he did that fucking. He did the badass.
No. He did what?
He did the badass bit
In Stone Teller Mountains.
Yeah, where he's like fucking.
Honor Cromgar.
Yeah, Honor Cromgar. An old orc once told me, honor above everything.
Cromgar, when you push out the goblin pilots who've already made the ultimate sacrifice, assume the controls, turn that pine into a nosedive variant. Right?
Yeah, fucking. You made me what I am.
Shall we recreate a You know what? We'll do it because guys, this is going to be preparation for when me and JD do the.
Yeah, fucking he knows when he calls Sylvanas a bitch. That's fucking hilarious.
Shut your. Do you want to do it, mate?
I can't remember.
Shut your clever mouth.
That's it, clever.
Bitch. They retconned that. It's the best line in the game. I remember when fucking Total Biscuit covered that shit. I was like, oh my god! But the thing was, is that back then, I was like, basically what I am now. Just I was like fucking hardcore undead player. And I was like, yeah, fuck you, Gaza. Milady.
For Milady.
Well, the Dark Milady was like fucking bae back then, mate.
The big sim.
That's it. Everyone was simping back then. Sylvanas got increasingly annoying as they increased her armour. You need to bear this in mind when they remodel Jaina. Anyway. Let's shut what
Wait a minute. We'll try and keep the big boys happy, shall we, mate? You can do all the impressions because I'm too slow for that.
What are we trying to do? Keep them happy?
Yeah. Quickly do some impressions, right? We've got fucking.
Okay, we'll do a lightning round of impressions. Okay.
You do it.
Right, okay, I'll close my eyes. You just got to give me the name and I'll try and do it.
Right, okay.
I can't give you female ones. I can't do Jaina.
Right, I won't give you female ones then, right? Millhouse. Manastorm.
Behold my power!
Right, Zekan. Fuck, Ali, Zappy Boy.
Oh, Overlord Southang. It's like, live another day.
Is
that the one?
Yeah,
Come on, mate, got a big job on.
I told you I can't read.
I know you can't read, mate.
Oh, Law Walker Chode. Law Walker Chode.
Oh shit. What is this? I might get banned for this one, mate. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Oh no, the Golden Lotus? Champion, set their souls free. I just remember that because I fucking hated that fight. Fucking hated the Golden Lotus fight back in the day. Any more?
Oh, well, someone wants time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend.
Oh, fucking Bob Salami.
Oh shit. They want Bob Swombi. You're gonna have to do that one. You do troll ones better than me.
So you want to make a deal with old one Sandy?
He's not from fucking Yorkshire.
It's supposed to be.
Got old one Sandy on the line. Want to sell me some lead? You're all right, mate.
It's supposed to be.
Get old one Sandy on the line, eh? Right. What else have we got?
We got.
Nothing else. Yeah. Is that the best you can do? Walk. Oh shit. Voice crack. Walk with the Earth Mother. On she guide you, friend. Give us Hogger. Hogger was just fucking making random like noises. Rastakan. Oh shit. Rastakan. One Sunday we had a deal. Grant me your power. I am King Rastakan. I name you Speaker of the Horde. I'm pretty sure that that fucking Rastakan was voice acted by the guy that fucking Dr. Pastor Martin Semper from the fucking Eat the Poo Poo video.
Absolutely.
Right, what else we got?
It just keeps going.
It just keeps going. This is just going to be like this is going to be the video. I was going to say though, hang on, before you read more, what I thought was we give them the taste of like what is essentially going to be Vulgrin Season 2, which is going to be when we start doing fucking skits and shit, where I can start like having characters in, and I thought a good fucking teaser for that would be an improv conversation between fucking Thrall and Vulgrin, mate. Let me set the scene. We'll have a conversation. You'll be fucking Vulgrin because you do the troll accent. Good, I'll be Thrall, right? The conversation is Vulgrin has just shown Thrall a picture of Garrosh Hellscream having sex with an underage Pandaren, mate. You're Vulgrin. Vulgrin, my old friend, what brings you to speak with me? What? Vulgrin, what discomforts you? I can see on your face that something is on your mind. Have you come to serve the Horde?
I can't even think of Vulgrin's voice.
Just a fucking I put you in it in a fucking Jamaican accent, mate.
I can't do it.
The sea which be dead. The sea which be dead. What accent do you even do though? You do the troll accent, don't you?
Well, sometimes, but I'm too like fucking.
If you had too many rums.
I'm too zoned out. Like
to be able to be Vulgrin telling me that Garrosh has been diddling underage Pandarans.
Yeah.
Vulgrin, why did you come to me with this information? And now you cannot speak. We must bring this to the attention of the Orgrimmar Guard immediately. Is there relevant safeguarding in place? Speak! Right. He looks so uncomfortable right now. It's great. I fucking love it. Right.
I need another bed.
You need a drink? Alright. Okay, what else have we got then? Ragnaros. He sounds eerily German. The Germans. I don't know Kiro. He's the Vulpira guy, right? He's the male Vulpira who's I've got no fucking clue who Kiro is. Cho'Gall. We can do Cho'Gall. Please tell me you know who Cho'Gall is.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Mate, that's gonna be the loudest fucking noise these guys will hear. Sound effects of John David pouring a quart of rum.
Yeah, Cho'Gall's basically the orc with two heads.
Yeah, and one of his heads is like,
High pitch.
the time has come, and the other one's like,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Give me shiny.
Black Hand. The only thing that I remember from Black Hand is when you do the starting Draenor scenario, when you basically come through the portal and you have to go through each of the different clans to get out. I just remember there's a bit where Black Hand, literally just out of nowhere, you're just running down the road, and then Black Hand just goes, "What is this? What's going on?" And I thought that sounded just fucking like as if he was about to like burst into song or something, like, "I am Black Hand, Lord of the Clan. I've got no hand because I burned it in a pan." Like, you know, like, "I am Black Hand. They call me the man. He is Black Hand. We're all a fan. Hey, Black Rock Clan, Black Rock Clan. Black Hand's the man. Black Hand's the man." You know, and it'd be called like the Black Hand musical. Be like fucking. That's it. Lei Shen. "I am Lei Shen, Thunder King." That's the only thing I remember Lei Shen saying. I thought that Lei Shen was voice acted by Christopher Lee for a long time as well, by the way. Not sure why, but I did. Please tell me that you can't hear JD. I hope that they can't hear you having a wee.
I don't give a fudge.
There's a sound. If there's a sound of tea. I don't think. This is so fucking scuffed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me pause. Oh. I was going to say, guys, just a brief kind of on the same note about the videos that we're going to get on the channel going forward. I know that most of you guys, the reason why you watch the channel is for the class videos, but somebody just said it could have been water, but you had to tell us. I love it. Oh my god. I know that most of you guys watch the channel for the class videos. One thing that mildly concerns me, and I don't know if it should, one thing that mildly concerns me is the fact that I've only got 5 class videos left. I've got Rogue, Mage, Monk, Warrior, and Paladin, as well. I've got those 5 left to do. And I'm concerned that, like, what happens after that, because you guys are really into the class videos. What I'm wanting to do is, I'm wanting to take some of the characters that you've seen already in those videos and introduce some new ones, and basically just do, like, a fucking episodic, shit-posty animations about adventures in WoW. Like, I've got some ideas that I think would be pretty good. I think you guys will quite like them. The next class video, by the way, like a little bit of a... I'm not going to do spec vids, that's too specific. There's not enough memes around all the specs, to be honest with you. Plus, I think to do spec vids, you'd have to be so, like, into the individual specs, like, so knowledgeable of them that, like, I just simply don't have that intel. But I can give you guys a fairly obvious spoiler that the next class video is going to be the Paladin. I think that's pretty obvious from the last one. I hope that I kind of made it pretty clear in that. But this next class video, I really want to try and do that one with a new editing program to try and make like a higher quality video. Like, I really want to have some... I want you to see a marked jump in quality, because I feel like there'll be people who get to the channel who will watch like a couple of minutes of a video and they'll think, you know what, that's maybe alright, but it's not high enough quality to warrant me subscribing. And I think that that's the thing. Like, people will watch these vids, but will they stick around if the quality's not there? And I want the quality to be there, you know, I'm a real perfectionist. And
as you can tell by the scuffed screen.
Mate, the stream is scuffed because of you having a fucking tinkle. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, race vids. I want to do race vids. I did one for the Orc, and I was kind of... I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disappointed by the response. I know that YouTube basically fucking... YouTube had a bit of a bad day, it kind of weirded itself out for a bit for some people. I know my girlfriend told me that YouTube has crashed for like 6 hours after when that video was put out. It's almost like YouTube knew that it was like, shit, we gotta shut him down. He's put out a new video, close the channel down immediately. But I thought that video would do better. I was kind of surprised. So, yeah. I could start reacting to random shit and go bald. To be honest with you, this is the interesting thing, and I think that, I know I big myself up a lot on my own channel, which is, a very modest and very cool thing to do. The sort of thing that a very cool guy who has really good luck with the ladies would do. But but to be honest with you, the reason why I realised some time ago that it would be quite easy to make quite a bit of money on YouTube by just doing content. Hang on, let me finish the fucking sentence. It would be quite easy to make a lot of money on YouTube if you just put out videos every day that were like quite low effort to do. Whereas, like from the beginning that I started doing this, I wanted to make the content that I enjoyed, and for me, that's the class videos, that's animations and stuff, and they take like a week to do. So I never really want to be in a position where I was just like doing stuff that's fairly simple, like reacting to shit. Asmon, when he does it, I think it's great because he does it on stream, and that's fine. Although, to be honest with you, even then, I don't think it's something I could do if I was a streamer, because what I hope makes my channel attractive to you guys is the humour, and I don't think my style of humour is laid back enough to react to shit. It's much more hyperactive and fucking perverse and retarded. Would you say that's a good way of describing it?
That's what I've got on your Tinder bio.
You know it. Don't tell them. Don't tell them about the Tinder. But yeah, that's how it is. What else have we got here?
Well,
the question is, can a blood elf impregnate an orc?
No, wait. Just
I want your opinion on this.
No, well, just quickly before I answer that, you answered the question there that doesn't come up on the regular chat, but it comes up on the live stream. It happened earlier, basically because Major Muffin said a naughty word.
Right.
It hasn't came up on the live chat if you have a look.
Wow, it's like magic. I can't see it.
Yeah, it happened earlier. I think it's basically because he said that, but I don't know how to remove it. Basically,
what word was it? The F word or was it the N word?
No, he just said S.
He just said the S word.
Yeah, he basically used a profanity in his comment, and someone did it earlier in the chat, and it never came up.
What's the S word?
Shit.
Right.
Yeah, someone said shit earlier.
I thought you meant Shadowlands. Oh. Or Siege of Orgrimmar. But yeah, Sylvanas. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real S word right there. So what were you getting at? The fact that they didn't see the question. These guys didn't see the question.
I think basically what I was going to say is if you use profanity,
then the question won't come up.
Yeah, I don't think it comes up on the live chat.
We
can see it, but I don't think everyone can.
We can see it, but they can't see it. Is that correct?
That's what it's looking like, as I say. But
all right, sick. I just realised that our boy Yaroslav's not in the chat today. Shit, I should have given him more notice. I bet he would have turned up. Well, if you do watch this post-haste, Yaroslav, hope you're doing good, mate.
Anyway.
Right.
Blood elf impregnated and all.
Right, what are your thoughts, mate? Because now we're at that point in the night now where we're getting to the real matters of importance.
Well,
some people go on the internet to look at the news, the latest coronavirus news, but other people who are truly enlightened want to know the real facts. Can a blood elf impregnate an orc? Now, I've seen a lot of orcs impregnating blood elves on various internet pages myself, but I haven't seen any blood elf orc impregnation.
Yeah, so we got a blood elf male like Lorthamar.
Well, I assume that's it.
Pumping it.
We're not dealing with any footer action. No dick girls.
Pumping it to
Lorthamar's pumping. Oh, mate, that's dirty. That's fucking fun.
My Garona.
You know it. He's getting the coronavirus. The listener is going to get riddled from the coronavirus. Oh god, we are filthy individuals.
He hasn't got the minerals.
But here's the question, right? Orcs are from Draenor, so they're not only a different species, but they're also aliens, ancient aliens. So what do you think? Do you think that Lorthmar could, like, if he just saw like some like thick frost wolf shaman, and he thought to himself, "I'm going to stick my fucking Silver Moon Guardian stone, my fucking ward stone, deep in her Alterac Valley."
It doesn't work.
He stuck his fellow Malorn deep in her Searing Gorge, mate, and he didn't pull it out. He sheathed it. What do you think?
He doesn't impregnate it, mate.
It doesn't impregnate. It's an alien species, Ian. I mean, you should have fucking
It doesn't
known.
happen, okay?
You should have fucking known that. Right, okay. What are you doing, man? Oh,
Wait a minute. That's where we're at.
yeah, so... no, cause it's like a human impregnating an orangutan. Whoa! Oliver... Oh, we've got Oliver Buckstrom.
What's he saying about orcs, man?
He's calling them orangutans.
That's racist,
To
man.
be fair, Kilrog Deadeye in the Warcraft movie did look a bit like an orangutan, mate. If you look that shit back, he's a green orc with ginger hair. Where the fuck is he from? Like the Glasgow Smile Clan. Right. Please just talk bad S word about Sylvanas. What are your opinions on... They want to know your opinion on Sylvanas, mate.
Talk the bad S word about Savannah.
What do you think about Sylvanas? About Milady? The Dark Milady?
She's an edgy girl.
Do you know what I miss, man? I miss the days where you could go into the Undercity and you could go down to the royal bit of the Undercity, and in the throne room there'd be Sylvanas, our girl, and there would be Big Daddy Varimathras, and then there'd be the guy that no one can remember the name of, who was the leader of the Deathstalkers. That was the posse. That was the shit. I miss those days.
Yeah. No doubt.
I wish people could see what you've just fucking done. He's put the headphones on sideways, and he looks like Geordie LaForge from fucking Star Trek: The Next Generation. Fucking hell. Except he's not black. I just doxed your race, mate. You're not a black man. What will you do? Blood males are not real. I assume Mr. Takauri means blood elf males,
They don't exist.
rather than blood males. Males made of blood. Major Muffin. I don't think that a male blood elf and a female orc are on the same server. They're just so rare. To be fair, if you want to play a warrior and look cool, you can basically play a female orc and you'll never know that it's a female, and it'll just look like a cooler version of a human male. Honestly, and play armor, do that, put full onslaught gear or something on a female orc and tell me it doesn't just look like a better version of a human male.
Just on about that.
Yeah.
Male blood elf is kind of popular.
Male blood elf is very popular because you've got a lot of people who are boring cunts.
Well, like me.
Well, you don't play blood elf male. You've had blood elf males, but you changed away from one for this very reason.
Yeah. But female orc, I guess, is rare. But
I don't think it is. I see a lot of female orcs, man. Especially now that there's the new changes.
well, yeah.
New racial additions. Major Muffin plays Alliance.
What a scrub.
He's into that solo play, evidently. Garona exists, and Garona is a half Draenei, half Orc.
Yeah, but like...
But the Draenei,
I don't even get
they're
that.
aliens too, man. They're like from a third dimension.
There's loads
If
of...
you were an Orc, would you, if there was a Draenei there, would you? Or would you not?
Well, yeah, I mean... orc women are nasty.
They ain't got hooves and tails and horns, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying orc. That's the flavour.
What, the flavour of fucking trotters?
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, you're right, but
I mean, what's
there not to like? So, well, actually, I've got hooves. Yes!
Well, you know, the old saying, what's the biggest muscle in a sheep? The Welshman.
That's the sort of comment that would get you banned off Twitch.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we ain't on Twitch. The reason why I'm laughing is I've never fucking heard that joke. I told you not to say anything nasty.
Hey, we got no Welshman. I hope.
I bet karaoke's a Welshman. Oh, right.
No, he's from the USA.
Right, okay. For the love of God, do a podcast. If I did a podcast, though, I'd want it to be like if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device. I want it to be in character. I wouldn't want the podcast to just be us chatting shit. Because we can do that on normal live streams, and we can do that like when playing the game. For spoilers, I want to make a series in Shadowlands called Shadow Lads. I know, very cringe. But basically, it's just going to be videos. It's going to be occasional videos of shit that happens when we're playing the game that's not like animated and it's not scripted or anything. Do you know what I mean? So basically, it's just going to be a playlist of the funny shit that happens organically when we're playing that isn't edited or anything.
So people get to see 10 FPS gameplay.
No, I'll get Paul to record it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would love to do a podcast, but if I did it, it would have to be like Alpha Buster's podcasts, because those episodes where he covered like the Black Templars and he covered, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys know what the fuck I'm on about, but when he covered the Black Templars, when he covered the White Scars and shit like that, they did a podcast, right? But they did the podcast as their characters, and they were talking about a topic, and it was like loosely scripted, and it just worked so fucking well. The thing is, your character's not really appeared on the channel yet. Your lore is limited to the 2 live streams we've done.
Big Jonswombi.
Jonswombi's not yet manifested as a character in the story yet. To be fair, neither have I. Like, I just put the orc face on me and just do anything.
You put the orc face on and then play an undead warrior.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, isn't it? Plays an undead warrior but with an orc face. But I kind of like that because it's like a mask. Because think about it. It's an orc face, and underneath that is a Vulpira face, and then underneath that's my undead's face, and you're never going to see that. I'm never taking that mask off. I'm like Rey Mysterio, the master of the 369. That got you, didn't it? That one got you.
I thought it was the 462.
That's it, mate. Okay, Vaclav just said bye-bye.
Oh, Sam, mate.
It must have been something you said. Maybe he's Welsh. What have we got here? Someone asking J. Spencer says, "Do you RP Vulgrin?" I used to RP.
Big into the RP.
I RP'd from 2011 to 2013, and it was fucking cool. It was a good experience. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't do it anymore. I don't think I ever could do it anymore. I think the game is way too limited to like properly enjoy that shit. That being said, though, the videos that I make essentially are kind of like that. And I think that's something I really enjoy. Vaclav says he clapped the hooves. I think he was talking about Draenei. Somebody else was talking about Tauren earlier.
I thought Vaclav left.
Yeah, but this is what he said before he left.
Oh, he's reading in reverse order.
I'm just picking them out, mate. Picking them out here and there. Here, there, and everywhere. For the love of God, do a podcast for that one. This was fun, but now I need to go and finish some homework. So goodbye. Have a nice day. That was from Nicholas.
Oh, it was Nicholas. Oh, shit.
It was actually the lead singer Stereophonics.
God damn it, we lost Nicholas and Vaclav.
I know. Next we're going to lose Karaoke and fucking Major Muffin, and it's just going to be Sparkle Sunshine talking to us about ooh-woos and nuzzles. Oh, no, sorry. He was saying it to the leaving guy. I don't know who left, but...
Oh, right, he was saying...
He's still there.
No, he was saying bye to Nicholas.
No,
Nicholas.
Oh shit! So he was.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time I try to roleplay, I just end up being scolded for inaccurate lore by Blood Knight female Blood Elf number 420. If you roleplay in Silvermoon, stop. Silvermoon is the place that you go to. I remember when I roleplayed, this is not a joke. Like, there are a lot of jokes on my channel. Channel itself, for what? This is not. This is a real thing that happened. I was role-playing on, I think this was on Argent Dawn. I fucking wanted to get into roleplay. I made a character. I took the character to Silvermoon, and I went into one of the taverns, the one next to the entrance to the fucking city. There was a troll at the bar. I can't wait to get your reaction to this. There was a troll standing at the bar.
Wait, you hard RP'd?
Yeah.
On Silvermoon?
No, in Silvermoon.
In Silvermoon, right, okay.
On Argent Dawn.
Okay.
I went into the tavern, right? And at the bar, standing at the bar ordering a beverage, okay? Ordering some melon juice, if you know what I mean. Some ice cold milk. There was a troll.
Need some milk.
There was a troll, right? Get this.
I'm sorry, I've got the spurges.
You can't say that, man.
Okay.
There was a troll at the bar, and his total roleplay said that he was the offspring of what? What do you think he was the offspring of?
Well, he was a troll, so he's clearly a son of Vulgrin.
He might have been a son of Vulgrin, but his mama wasn't a troll.
Yeah.
What do you think his mum was?
Probably like Jaina or something.
No, it gets worse than that, mate. I want to see your reaction. This guy claimed that he was the offspring of a troll mating with a warg. He was half troll, half wolf. In all ways, including physical, he was a wolf. A wolf troll. He was a were troll, mate. Ordering a half troll, half wolf, ordering a drink at the bar.
Was he at least a druid?
No, I think he was a hunter. Apparently, so was his dad. down, bro. Right. Sparkle Sunshine wants some ASMR. Should I do that?
You gotta keep the 3 subscribers happy, man.
I'll start it off with some.
Do you want me to do
Badly bitten nails against a plastic shitty glass with rum and coke in it.
Do you want me to do a piss, but really near the fucking microphone?
Just piss into a cup right next to it, mate. like this. We'll do some Garrosh Hellscream ASMR. You are an orc grunt, gleefully massacring an innocent family of night elves. Each swing of your axe sensually carves into the bodies of small, petrified purple children. You feel calm. You feel weightless. You're thinking about the prisoners you've taken and how you will sacrifice them to your evil entity that the shamans have corrupted into following them. This is the best day of your life. Now, if you enjoyed this ASMR, please subscribe to my OnlyFans page. Right. I'm Floridian. Karaoke's Floridian. He's from Florida. Florida man. He's got them gators. If you want to know, Karaoke's from Florida, so...
That's why he's got the big bucks.
Well, think about Resident Evil 7. That could be him. Welcome to the family, son.
Time for it.
No, but, I mean, it's the bayou, innit? I know the bayou's Louisiana, but they got them gators down in Florida. The Dynasty. The only thing I can think about from Florida is fucking Tropicana. I'm pretty sure that's there. I mean, maybe that's California. I don't know, mate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's from Florida. Yeah,
Mate,
sorry.
what do you mean? Is he from Florida? That's what we've just been talking about. You fucking crazy
Yeah,
bastard.
sorry, I got mixed up with California. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, they're very different, man.
Yeah.
Florida is all about like driving around on a hovercraft with a fucking minigun on it, shooting gators,
Yeah, Florida.
whilst dressed like Shawn Michaels. And California is all about, they're like throwing firecrackers at the police and shit.
Alright.
We can't say it.
I can't say some shit.
Yeah, man, you be very careful over here.
Nah, Florida's badass. I've been to Florida.
Have you?
Yeah, I went.
Go to fucking Disney. Did your carer take you to Disneyland? Is that what happened?
Look, you haven't always been my carer, okay?
That's understood. Every time I try to roleplay, I just end up being... Oh, sorry, I already read that one. Shit.
Get scuttled in the back alley by 4 Wargan.
What?
Karen.
Half troll, half warg.
Yeah.
Garrosh only fans. BRB, gotta take a cold shower after that ASMR. We know that he ain't going to the bathroom to shower. He's going to the bathroom to douche. Because he needs to clean himself up. Okay, I think we exhausted all the comments. I think everybody's so fucking... Stop talking about my horrible English. God damn it!
God damn it.
Mate, are you going to do Vulgrin then?
No, because I can't.
Vulgrin, I'm waiting to hear back from you regarding this immediate safeguarding issue in Orgrimmar.
How you doing, man? I got some pictures of the Warchief with some young Pandaran.
I know. I've seen a hologram of him diddling younglings. Vulgrin, I know you thought it was a mistake for me to make Garrosh Warchief, but you've got to understand, I always thought your people were fucking weird looking. I mean, think about it. You're supposed to be a blue Jamaican man, but you have hair like Seamus. How can this be possible? How can I ever make you Warchief when you constantly look like you're about to shit your pants? Then again, you don't wear pants, because that would be too high level of technology for trolls. Das Dingo! Which lord are you bagging with? Right, mate. Are you going to think about prematurely ending the
Okay,
stream?
bye bye. Nah, I'm joking.
I think that the chat's either frozen or we've terrified them into submission.
No, I think we missed a few things.
All right,
We
okay.
got to milk it.
Big mommy milky.
With penis.
That's it.
We got Mr.
T.
Yeah, Mr.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, we'll just call him Mr. T.
Prediction. Oh,
Yeah, see, he says we're missing things.
yeah. Shit's just popped into being.
Yeah, so you called Mr. T because I'm not trying to speak Japanese.
This must be the scuffiest stream ever. I have no idea what is going on, but I am loving it. Loving it, mate. Just loving it. Love it. Love it. We should do it again sometime. Well, how does that explain why the views are fucking gone down? Could it be because I fucking only told people about 20 minutes before we...
Now we've had about 19 people watching throughout.
Yeah, I know, but I mean compared to the fucking... The first Scuffed Livestream, we had like about 25. That's a fucking 20% difference, John!
He's got 2,000 subscribers. Oh shit, someone stopped watching.
Shit. Do I have to be named?
Right, okay, sorry.
Canzier.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, okay, sorry.
sorry.
Sorry. Very sorry. Sorry.
Very sorry.
Sorry.
I know we only have 4 viewers, but
I'm sorry.
I can't read and Vulgrin, he's too...
You can't read.
He's on another astral plane, so...
He can't read and I can't breed. Hashtag Sag.
True.
That's not really true.
Right, come
on. Well,
right. We'll mention Kanzi here because he's starting to.
He's starting to get a bit uppity.
He's jigging out.
He's raging. He's just happy.
Oh, right. He said like cancer.
What?
His name. Like.
He says cancer. Cancer? Yeah. Ask cancer.
Yeah, like. Okay.
Right.
Cancer fucking.
Is he German?
Stop talking about my name, goddammit. My English, goddammit.
Sparkle Sunshine, the totally not a questionable Vulpira Warlock name person, asked how old we are. I feel a little bit threatened.
Yeah, I mean, when you say that, I want to know how old you think we are.
How old do you think we are? Any guesses in the chat? In before, like, somebody's like, I think you're about 12 and that's exactly as old as I want you to be.
When did we take the piss out of Cancer's English anyway?
I don't know. I think we took the piss out of everyone's English, including each other's.
Oh, like wait, just Cancer said "love my arsehole," that's great. Stop talking about, and then he just said so my horrible.
Mate,
English
you've scrolled all the way back. We've got to move on. We've got to keep up with the times.
Who's 57 and who's 23? What the fuck is with this shit?
Well, you've got a mental age of a fucking 2-year-old and an 8-year-old's body, so... Probably about 24, someone says. 41 and 83. So I'm a boomer and you're a boomer's granddad. 18, 24. To be fair, if I was fucking 57 and John was 23, I would feel like this is a bit of a weird relationship.
Well, I've already said I don't like my voice on stream.
Oh, mate.
I don't feel like I sound the same on stream.
It's going to be like, right, we're introducing Jonswombi into the videos. John, you got to voice out your line. I'm here to rescue you. I'm going to get you out of this cell. But quick, we've got to go now. The guards are coming and it's really important that we leave right now. If we don't do it right now, somebody might die. Did I do it good? Did I put a lot of effort into it? Let's try it again with a bit more feeling. Okay. We've got to run now. We're going to die. No, that's just louder. We're both 25. We'll just put it that way. We're both 25. Answer the question.
Mr. T's happy he's got a nickname.
Mr. T. Mr. Takaori. I just think of Takeshi's Castle for some reason when I think Takaori.
It's very secure.
It is. Oi.
Oi.
Oi. Ancient beings. You can't take the piss out of anyone's name. You called yourself Vulgrin. That is factually wrong. That is
not be more wrong.
That is factually inaccurate. Did I call myself Vulgrin? Those lines sounded like they were ripped out of some 90s RPG game. How about some action? That's from Red Alert 2. Right. John. What do you think will happen in the story of the Shadowlands? What's the ideal Shadowlands story in the mind of Jonswombi? What happens?
Our boy Vulgrin comes back to lead the Horde instead of a beta council.
Who wants a council? They only brought in a council because that way it's just not very good, is it? Let's be honest.
No, it's just not cool. It's like, oh, who's the leader of your faction? We got King Anduin. Oh, who's the leader of your faction? We got a council.
Yeah, we've got a democratic...
We got the city council here.
I think that Garrosh should file some lawsuits against these motherfuckers. It's terrible. Look, I don't know who's going to be Warchief in the new year. I don't know. Could be him, could be me. I just don't like the council thing because I feel like the Horde should be about orcs, trolls and Tauren and then undead on the side like, what up player? That's the Horde, right? The Horde should not be a council in which there are 2 elf leaders in the fucking Horde. And they're shagging as well.
Who are you on about with this, by the way? Because I don't.
The Lysra and Lothmar.
Oh, so is Lothmar?
He's busting nuts.
He's boning the Nightborn.
He wrote her a poem. Not even joking.
Where did you get this from? Because I never.
It's in a story.
Which story?
I'm not telling you, you filthy bastard.
Oh, he's got his fan fiction.
It's in a story. It's called. I don't even recall what it was. Nobble read it out in a video. It's called like fuck. What's the story called, guys? Where Lothmar writes a poem to impress milady. No joke, by the way. When we were at school, a guy actually tried to fucking impress a girl by writing a poem and reading it out in front of the whole school. Her brown eyes touch my soul. Oh, fucking stupid bastard. All of like the 2 girls in the chat, including my girlfriend, were like, "Oh, what romantic!"
So sweet.
Hashtag sweet. By the way, I wouldn't date him though. Bane and Mela dating too, but who gives a shit about that? They're fucking cows.
Bane and who?
Mela.
Yeah,
Mela High Mountain.
Oh right, okay, High Mountain. Okay.
The High Mountain Tauren. He's getting some of that big titty moose action.
Cow on moose action.
Actual milkies. Actual udders, mate. It would be Sparkle Sunshine that would point out that. We know what fanfics they've been reading. Fucking Vulpira Warlock. Summoning evil fanfictions of Bane and Mela. Bane being like, oh.
What fucking?
It's
Bane from Batman.
It's Bane, isn't it? He's like, oh, Sylvanas. Bane was getting part of your plan. Of course.
Oh, so you think death is your ally?
when Garrosh planted the fucking mana bomb in Theramore. This bomb is armed. This bomb is mobile. And the identity of the trigger man is a mystery. Tell me, identify yourself to the world.
Dr. Velash Fitz.
And what is this?
It's the disarming of the bomb.
Ah, and who can disarm this device?
Only me.
Only you. Thank you, good doctor. Gotham. Stormwind. There is nothing to fear. That part comes later. See, that's what we need. I just told you on a platter how to save WoW.
It's pretty weird that we know fucking like Batman better than we know WoW voice lines.
I know some WoW voice lines.
Well, okay, fair enough to me.
And did you bring these mongrels here just to watch you die?
Who's that? Who said that?
I actually know what you're on about.
Do you know this? Have you heard of this?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about it?
That was Manoroth, mate. When when Grom pours one out when he doesn't drink in WoD.
Oh yeah,
And Manroth
like the
just
cinematic.
Manroth apparently was just hiding round the corner, like, shh, don't tell anyone I'm here. Shh, I'm just gonna hide round the corner. No one will notice the fucking 40-foot tall chungus fucking walking chode of a demon.
Big Iron Star, fucking.
The lad. The big lad himself. But yeah, no, like, the Horde should not be run by a council. It ain't right. It ain't fair. There's got to be a war chief. It's got to be the strongest man or woman. Right? We're not... right, okay. It's 2020. It's 2020, alright. Okay, not saying that, not saying that female fucked up the Horde last time or anything, right? But,
Dark my lady.
Who, if you were going to make one of the leaders war chief, who would you have? Who would you make war chief?
Warchief.
He's saying Green Jesus.
Green... Oh, no. He's had his time, hasn't he? His time's done, mate.
The thing is, the Horde needs a badass war leader like Garrosh.
But also not with a micro penis.
Yeah,
That's good chat.
but they need to just fucking support the guy.
We fucking just needed to have Varrock, didn't we?
Yeah, Varrock would have been fucking badass. He's a fucking war guy. Everyone would have fucking followed him. Instead you have like Garrosh and fucking Sylvanas, where it's like, oh, they make war, but they're doing it for nasty reasons. So we're gonna be split.
Yeah, because right now I don't even know who we could potentially have, because we couldn't have Bane, because let's be honest, Bane is a fucking... He is some... Look, I'll just be honest with you. Bane's a bit of a beta bitch boy. He got tortured. He got the sirloin steak removed. He got turned into fucking Aberdeen Angus burgers by Sylvanas, and he just took it like a bitch. It can't be Lorthamar, because even though Lorthamar is arguably like the most likeable of them, we can't have another elf Warchief of the Horde. It's the fucking Horde. The word elf and Horde shouldn't go together in a sentence, man. He's the leader of an extremely like sophisticated and refined civilized race. The Horde is based in essentially a fucking giant metal camp in the desert.
Mm-hmm. Just splitting it down, we'll have the three main ones. We've got the Orcs.
Yeah.
Thrall being Warchief again. It's just
he's gone too boring. Neutral, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's too neutral. It's too boring. He's
too bold.
He's not a war.
He's done the M&M. He's done the M&M job. He started off being the shit. Then he disappeared because he got fucking... He was too much of a cokehead. Mm-hmm. And then when he came back, he was just past it.
Yeah.
Just fucking washed up.
Big Daddy V, not Vulgrin.
He's dead, man.
But Varrock.
Oh, he's dead as well, to be fair.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
So, what other orcs could be Warchief? I mean...
Fucking Rexar. But Rexar, it ain't his style, though, is it? It's not his style.
Has it been? Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, who else, orc-wise, could be Warchief? Drekthar's too old.
How about Thrall's son? Well,
Thrall's son's only about 4, man. He ain't even got pubes on the pitch. How the fuck is he supposed to be planning world conquest and Matt Gorion if he doesn't even fucking know how to wipe his own ass?
Just do some Drain or space-time continuum shit, and
that's
then
it. Just send that motherfucker forward in time.
No, but seriously. Okay, so orcs, I would say there's no orc.
There isn't.
Warchief.
There isn't. No. Although it should be an orc, but to be honest with you, Blizzard have fucked up the Horde to the point where, like, the idea of the Horde being like an orc central thing no longer seems to be like relevant, because you've got furries and you've got fucking all kinds of elves and shit. Right, you've got Gallywix, but Gallywix can never be the leader of the Horde, right?
We'll get onto that, mate.
Alright, okay. Hey, alright, carry on then, mate.
Don't jump the gun.
Fucking alright, mate. Carry on.
I'm trying to get some structure to this.
Well, I was just moving on to Gallywix. We covered the orcs.
Yeah.
Why can't we go
Gallywix straight to goblins?
Why can't we go to the goblins? What are you saying? The goblins brought technology and capitalism to the Horde. Are you saying that was bad?
Capitalism
Bad.
monarchy good.
Shit. Well, let's talk.
I'd say Tauren's next.
Alright, okay.
Bane.
It's just Bane.
It's just Bane.
It's just Bane and Magatha Grimtotal, but she's banished, man.
Yeah. And, like...
Bane's just...
Nah, I'm okay.
Tauren just aren't cool enough in WoW.
I was gonna say, they're not war.
They're just tribes.
Yeah, they're just tribes.
They're just living in tents.
Huln was a badass Tauren.
Yeah, but he died like 10,000 years ago, man.
But, yeah.
But he had a cool spear, though.
Big spear.
Shame it went to survival hunters. Moving on.
And then there's trolls of the three races.
Right, well, of the trolls, though, who have you got? You got Rokan. But Rokan is a side character, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the problem. Vulgrin was the only main...
They did him dirty, didn't they? I feel like they had this feeling that, like, if we're going to get rid of Varian, we have to get rid of the Horde's war leader as well. But it wasn't necessary, was it?
We will get on to questions at
Yeah,
some
we
point.
will. Let's carry going. Let's let them bank up a little bit. So, for trolls, obviously you can't have a Zappy boy because he's a boy.
Well, yeah, he's like just been introduced. It's the problem though, like...
I mean, he shat his pants in battle.
That's the problem. We've had cool orcs, but they're either died or they've gone pretty beta.
Right.
We've had Tauren. We've had two Taurens, I would say, Cairn and Bane.
Yeah, and the thing about that is that like Cairn was sick, but despite what people say, like these were characters that were not fleshed out in the game. Like Cairn, as much as people like Cairn, he was not fleshed out in WoW. Like he was in Warcraft 3. Fair enough, but it wasn't like his story wasn't developed in the same way that say like Vol'jin's or Garrosh's was. Right, let's move on from that then.
Yeah. So anyway,
We got
basically,
undead.
yeah, we had.
We can't have another undead Warchief because it just doesn't really work.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And who the fuck is even in charge of the undead now?
well, supposedly fucking Arthur's sister, but
See, I don't get that. I think
they
that,
haven't. I don't know. They haven't really said she's in charge, but she obviously is going to be in charge.
but they must they did it so dirty when it comes to the undead as a faction. Like, surely we've got to understand, like the undead would never have abandoned Sylvanas. And the whole idea that like they wouldn't have agreed with her like focus on trying to make everything dead, well, that was like the MO of the Forsaken for the entire fucking story anyway. It's one of the biggest like things that I think was fucked over in WoW was the way that the Forsaken were done. But there aren't any other Forsaken leaders. There's Lillian Voss, who's like, it's again ridiculous because she was supposed to be just like pure Forsaken, pro Forsaken, and Kalia, who's just literally come out of no fucking where. Don't get me wrong, I like returning the focus to the fact that the undead are basically like the people of Lordaeron. I like that. What I always loved about playing undead was feeling like you were in the remnants of the destroyed, scourge infested Lordaeron ruins. But at the same time, it feels like a complete slap in the face, right? That being said, she's got some fucking fine titties for an undead, by the way. She's light forged, man. They did work on her. They got the fucking plastic surgeons in.
Yeah. Nathaniel should be simping on her.
And Nathanos is just... He likes the bad girls. He was hurt.
Fucking Billy Sylvanas.
That's it. Billy.
She's a bad guy.
Oh my god, dude. Anyway, what about... Right, we talk about the Blelfs. The Blelfs, it's like Lady Liadrin and Lorthamar. But like Lorthamar, let's be honest, if anyone was going to be Warchief now, if one person was going to be Warchief, it would be Lorthamar, right?
Well, yeah,
They pushed him so hard in the last couple of expansions.
I thought they were going to make Lorthamar Warchief, like, obviously he's sort of the main point of the pre-patch, and
he was also big in Nazmir and stuff, wasn't he? Not Nazmir, Najatar. Because that's when he started simping.
yeah.
And just the thing, he wasn't even simping. She was aggressively pursuing him, and he was trying to just be like, "I've got work." He was like me with my girlfriend. She was like, "Do you want to come over?" And I was like, "No, I've got to do videos." And then his mates were just like, "Nah, we're taking care of the work. We're sending you off on a sex cruise." And he wrote some poetry, and that's how it went. That's how I describe that story. He went to Suramar because his mates basically told her it would be okay and that they'd take care of the work. He turned up and he wrote some poetry and she wrote some poetry and she thought his poetry was pretty litty. And then
that was it.
And then she asked him if he wanted to stay the night. And he was like, "Yeah." He was like,
It is I, Rogel Dawn.
anyway.
Okay.
Nightborn. We got Thalysra. New character. Doesn't wear any shoes. Moving on. Goblins.
Yeah, they're never gonna be hard. I mean, we can't. No.
No, let's not even get in there. Volpira. I'm just kidding. And Pandaren. Who even knows who the fuck is like the Pandaren? The funniest thing about Pandaren is that the only important Pandaren character is a guy that isn't really involved in anyone, like Lawwalker Cho.
Yeah, I mean,
The Golden Lotus.
the hard one's Firepaw.
G Firepaw, right?
Yeah.
But I've never even seen that motherfucker. The only time I've seen him is in Siege of Orgrimmar when he got beat up by a load of orcs. Which is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He's the real simp. He got absolutely battered by a load of orcs because he was a Pandaren. They said, "You fat furry fucker, I'm going to smash you." And he got saved by the Alliance Pandaren girl, and he still stayed with the Horde. What a simp.
What a chat.
Right, shall we do some questions then? Or rather read some comments?
Well, I would say we're done with the Warchief. Basically,
there isn't one.
There isn't one, but we're not happy with.
We're not happy with the
character,
situation.
so.
It should have been. What we need is a new character like Varrock Saurfang. What we need is for them to do what they should have done with Garrosh, do it right. Okay, let's go back to the start. So we read about Thrall's son. So Wazza, we've got somebody called Wazza in the chat now. Which sounds like an orc, doesn't it? Like, "Oh, me Wazza of the Warsong clan." Yeah.
No.
What?
Just wait on me.
Bro.
Say hello to Nemon, even if he's not here, mate.
Hello, Nemon. Thank you for joining.
Right.
Also, bye-bye if you're no longer here.
Yeah, he's probably gone by now. Cancer wants to know who's the best Warchief / King of Alliance.
Right, okay, so the best Warchief, in my opinion, okay, that's a different one. So, we've got Blackhand, Orgrim Doomhammer, Thrall, Garrosh, Vulgrin, and Sylvanas. So those are the 6 Warchiefs that we've had. Right, so let's talk about it then. Sylvanas, obviously a shit Warchief. Got the whole, objectively a shit Warchief. First of all, she wasn't interested in doing right by the Horde anyway. She also got the Horde into a war that they technically lost. So fuck her. Garrosh, as much as I like Garrosh, they fucked his character. He could have been the best Warchief, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't make him like proper fucking Viking Age hero. They just made him like crazy nutcase. So it can't be Gaza.
Thrall's probably the
It's
best.
got to be Thrall. It's got to be Thrall up to when he left. Yeah, Thrall.
His legacy was downfall.
Well, mate, please shut the door this time. If you go to the toilet.
Hey, they wanted the S.
Are you making it rain, or is it going to be a nuclear blast situation? Right, okay. He's going upstairs. So, I think it's got to be Thrall. It's got to be Thrall, right? I mean, think about it. You can't have Garrosh. You can't have Sylvanas. It can't be Vol'jin, because let's be honest, they didn't give him a chance. They gave him WoD, in which, and during WoD he basically just wasn't there. And as for like Blackhand and Orgrim Doomhammer, well, obviously it's not going to be Blackhand. And when it comes to Orgrim, like Orgrim basically, he didn't really like do much good for the Horde, right? He got them. He tried to do right by them in the Second War, and yes, he helped start ending the corruption of the orcs, but ultimately his leadership led to the orcs losing the Second World War. Second World War, fucking hell. And that's just how it is, really. So I'm going to go with Thrall, right? As for who the best King of the Alliance was, well, we've only had fucking 2, so we've got to be Varian, doesn't it? Right, let me find the next ones. Talking of Bane, Argon says, talking of Bane, it feels so off, putting that he got kidnapped by Sylvanas' forces. It feels so off-putting that he got kidnapped by Sylvanas' forces. I mean, goddamn, he's a giant cow and then he gets swooped. Yeah, I totally agree, Argon. Like, to me, one of the things that I always found really dumb was the fact that Tauren should be absolute monsters, especially in combat. But for some reason in WoW, they always come across as like these really pacifist, like derpy characters. A Tauren should be like, there should be a Tauren character who is one of the most famous warriors of the Horde, and it annoys me that there isn't. There should be like a proper Minotaur Tauren character. Right, what else have we got here? Rip Varrock, true Warchief. Put a few chains around him and swoosh. I'll tell you what, Varrock Saurfang was a cool character before BFA, and I would say he's probably one of the few things about BFA's story and the expansion itself that I thought was sick. I thought that he was a really good character. He also had a sick transmog.
Yeah. Varrock's shtick was getting a little old.
You think?
Yeah, I do. But
shit, that's a bold comment.
I think if it was told all, if Varrock's story was told all at once, it wouldn't be old. The problem is that because it's an MMORPG and it's spread over time.
Yeah.
Having Varrock like nasty Sylvanas, she's being nasty to the Horde.
Yeah.
Over a year and whatever.
I kind of get what you mean. Like, I know there was a point where it at the beginning of like 8.3 or whatever it was, when like he returned from exile and he was like to Zappy Boy, he was like, "Where is our home?" And Zappy Boy was like, "Oh, Grimar." And Zappy was like, "No, you stupid little blue shit." Oh, Azeroth. And I remember thinking like, no man, we don't need this. Like, we don't need World of Warcraft to be a game where everybody is like friends and we join hands to save the world. We want it to be a game where it's fucking highly territorial. You want it to be a game where you feel if you're a Horde, you fucking hate the Alliance. You fucking hate them. You want to eat them. You want to make human sausages and have them for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You know, his bruh fucking Brox.
Oh yeah, Big Brox.
Big Brox was a badass, and you know he was essentially the same thing. He was fighting just for the world, but with
him it was better because it was kind of like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah,
he was just like, I love fighting because I'm an orc and I'm gonna fuck shit up. And to be honest with you, this is one of the things that I would enjoy playing an orc again. I like playing undead, but one thing that I always liked about playing an orc was just the idea of like, if you're an orc warrior, you just want to be the best fucking warrior you can be.
Yeah, well, Brock was just like,
I got an axe. That's all I need.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck shit up with my axe
until I get killed, and I want to die because all my homies died, all my crew died in Nam.
Whereas Varrock was just sort of
a sad boy.
He was a bit of a sad boy about how his Horde went.
Mate, I'm just looking at that thumbnail and it's fucking crisp, mate.
They've been looking at it for 2 hours.
Yeah, sad. Right. I would say Geira, but I think she hasn't been in the Horde long enough, says Wazza. Geira's the leader of the Mag'har. And this is the bit that I find really annoying. She's apparently, because they had to make it proper coincidence, right?
She's essentially Durotar's daughter.
She's basically like Thrall, but in the alternate universe. Yeah. She's Durotar and Draka's daughter. So same parents, but alternate universe. I think that's so dumb. And it basically completely undermines her ever being a character worth note. Because she's just like... It's just such a weird, contrived plot idea that I just can't have any kind of interest in that character. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I get where they're going with it, but it's like...
It's just
nothing's changed in the plot before the whole point of it was. I thought the whole point of it was the same timeline, but Garrosh appears.
Yeah, but that creates everything after that is different.
Yeah, and that changed everything after that. But
yeah, she wasn't born in WoD. She's born after that.
She's born after WoD.
Yeah, because time's different in Draenor. So like, that's the point. Is that between WoD and now, for us, it's only been like a few years, but for like alternate Draenor, it was like 30 years.
Yeah, true. Because Thrall was born.
Because Grom was like an old man. He looked like Bret Hart when he came back in like 2010. Looked like an old man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say in the original timeline, Thrall was born in Azeroth.
Yeah.
So I guess it was sort of like before.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Durotan hadn't like
impregnated.
He hadn't lifted the skirt.
Yeah. Right. Fair dues.
What are your thoughts about? Oh, hang on. Oh, I think Sparkle was saying like with Thrall's son, like if we come back from the Shadowlands and he's an adult at that point. But we'd still not know him. Like they'd have to develop his character fully. We can't just have like random orc boy as Warchief. And also like the Horde's never been about like hereditary succession anyway.
Well, just on about that though, like there's no sort of time travel involved.
There is. They've made it clear that like Shadowlands time is different to our time.
What's it like? It runs faster in the afterlife than it does.
So like, I don't know how it will work, but they have made it clear that in Shadowlands, its time is different. So basically, when we come out the Shadowlands, theoretically speaking, lore-wise,
it could be a lot further ahead in time.
Yeah, it'll be some time ahead. I don't think it'll be like loads further ahead, but like it may be that a few more years have passed or whatever. The thing that I find weird about that is that it's just like, right, well, does that mean that lore-wise we've only been in the Shadowlands the entire time? Because that would basically mean that we'd have to have all raids be in the Shadowlands. Mm-hmm. But anyway, that's lore. They'll find a way around it. So, what are your thoughts about No More Alliance versus Horde? I don't know how to do that in a game like WoW.
Well, I think there will still be Alliance versus Horde, obviously for PvP, but
yeah,
as far as the overall arcing theme of it, it's like...
It's basically like that now already, isn't it? We work together over expansion.
We just work together over expansion, but we fight over stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's annoying because every expansion has this cycle of, oh, well, we just saved the world by working together, but now we don't like each other anymore because you said a nasty thing about me, so I don't like you, you're not my friend. But later on we'll join forces to do it again because we need to. And it's just like, right, well, there's only so many times that you can make that work and it doesn't just seem fake. Because if you save the world with somebody again and again and again, there'll be a point where you no longer feel threatened by them. Because whenever there's a major threat, you both work together. Like, anyway. Wazza says, honestly, Varian and Garrosh were each other's counterparts in my opinion. So having Varian die with Varian just lessened both deaths for me. I think you meant Vulgrin die with Varian. Yeah. Sparkles mentions Lillian Voss. Like I've already said, like I never really liked Lillian Voss. I think that it was a really interesting character idea, but as is typical with Blizzard, they just made her a very one-dimensional, stereotypical character. She just became like, I am the edgy undead assassin who hunts down people that betray the Forsaken, and it's just like, I think they tried too hard to make her like a cool femme fatale female character. And it's like you didn't need to try. She was already there, but you kind of ruined it by focusing on it too much.
I think she's fine. I just think she's not our leader.
I think I dislike how they made her like proper loyal to the Horde all of a sudden and shit. Like,
well, yeah, she wasn't really for the Horde. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Just stuff like that. Like.
But as far
Voss is apparently leader, and Kalia Menethil is apparently advisor for her or something. See, this thing I don't get. Like, you're talking about two people who basically weren't really in it. Like, Voss was always like a fucking like an extra to the Forsaken. And Kalia Menethil's only just gotten back involved in it, but yeah.
Hold on. Some undead went to the Some
Yeah.
undead went to lights. What's that supposed to mean?
Just like the light forged ones. Like apparently some undead became like light forged, or rather like when they figured out about Kalia, some undead basically wanted to kind of like reunite with their families who were still alive and stuff.
Yeah, well, I listened to the BFA
That's what they're
prequel
referring
book,
to.
but as far as that's concerned,
They
they
were all
tried to
killed, weren't they?
yeah, they were all killed.
Yeah.
That's why Kalia's an undead. She was a human.
Yeah, because she was in Legion in the priest order hall.
The whole point of it was she was a human that survived the Scourge. And
Major Muffin says Lawwalker Cho for Warchief. That's the important point here.
yeah, because Cho's
He
all
knows
about
the secrets. He's got the scrolls.
yeah,
He's been
Mogu.
reading the scrolls. Mogu. The Lightning Balls clan of the Mogu. Oh, what is this? This must be a statue of the ancient Shitty Anus clan. You can see because he has dingleberries coming from beneath his armour. That's basically patch 8.3, isn't it? It's like, oh, you can see this Mogu is different from the other Mogu because this Mogu is slightly bigger. He must be part of the Retardi clan. Like,
Oh, you can't say that. Anyway, Derek Proudmore, like
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
he's literally
that
just
shit.
he's clearly simping for his sister. So
oh shit. He
Nah.
knows he knows what modern people are interested in, man. A bit of that. If Jaina got stuck with her head in one of the like in the washing machine on the ship,
hey, they're not related anymore, man. He died.
he's
so.
dead. Yeah, he's dead. So it's not. What would you even call that? Incest.
Yeah.
It's now necrocest.
Nah, he's simping for Kalia anyway now.
Is he?
Yeah, that's all.
Shit, an undead royal marriage.
Yeah.
I can kind of get behind that as long as it's not like actually like turned into a proper romance thing. I think there's something kind of slightly Dark Soulsy about that, like the idea like the two undead like members of the royal families who are both now dead, kind of like being united in some sort of like twisted undead romance. I think there's something there's something a little bit like macabre and tragic about that. But I know what World of Warcraft's like, so it's just going to be like, "Milady Kalia, I got you some incense to rub on your rotted teats so they don't smell of cheese."
I like it in that sort of way.
What? Moving on.
Horde is down terrible.
Yeah, I mean, both
Law-
factions are not in a good place, are they really?
Lore-wise, yeah, I guess. I mean,
It's the Horde's kind of like just a boring anarchy situation, and the Alliance is just in a situation where it's like you've got Anduin who wants to be mates with everyone, and then you've got Tyrande who essentially might as well have her own faction of just her race at this point. And I've got to be honest with you, I think what they've done with Tyrande, I know that all of the Night Elf fanboys out there love it, but I find it to be really dull what they've done with Tyrande. I feel like it's just such a Mary Sue type thing where it's like she's used the power of a goddess and now she can't be defeated, so she's on the path of vengeance. It's like John Wick except not cool, and she looks like a fucking turtle now. They gave her these weird scales under her eyes and black eyes, and she looks like a fucking turtle. What else we got? What's the question? I went AFK for a while. Mr. T here.
Mr. T.
Very much involved.
Yeah, it's okay, bro, and we don't even know what the
I
question
can't remember
is.
what the question is either. Kalia really should be leader of the undead. I mean, she is the rightful heir. Yeah, but
Well,
the
no,
point is that
but no.
they don't really consider the royal family to be like relevant anymore, considering that it's due to Arthas, who was the heir,
Yeah.
that the situation got fucked up. Like they even have on Tyrannus Menethil's tomb in Undercity, it says something like he was the last king. Basically, he was the last true king. So, you know, I don't get why they would want any Menethil, because the whole idea of being a Forsaken is that you bear like a massive fuck off grudge against Arthas, but like your grudge is so big that like there are people in the undead. You do quests for the undead where you literally kill living humans because of the fact that they took belongings that belong to you in life that you don't even care about anymore. but you kill them because you're so vengeful. So why the fuck would you invite the sister of the guy that is responsible for the entire fucking situation? It's like if fucking Robert Mugabe tried to be fucking emperor of Africa.
The country of Africa.
I don't know where to fucking go with this. And then like his sister ran for power like 10 years later. Are people going to be like, yeah, but their dad was sound, so you know she comes from a proud line. Like that's basically how I feel about it. Yeah, Kalia's got big titties, but you know you're undead anyway. It's not like you're going to do anything. What are you going to do? Like write her a nice poem? They ain't going to do anything else.
That always works, man.
Work for nothing, man.
Apparently, I found it earlier.
All right.
Good poem.
Alright. I think final section. Let's just briefly talk about the coming week. Games coming out. Shit's gonna be litty.
Oh, we've got more viewers now.
I know, I noticed that. That's why I kind of went, hang on.
Oh wow.
Videos then. Next class video. It's gonna be on the Paladin. I don't think it's going to be out for a little while, simply because Shadowlands launch next week. I promised my girlfriend that I'd take a couple of days off from making videos just because of the fact that I like spend far too much time doing it, even though I love it. Like, I will genuinely spend 10 hours a day on my days off and go to bed late and not get enough sleep because I want to put out a video every 2 days that I have off. So I said that I would take a couple of days to just chill. I don't want to, but it's probably for the best. Then Shadowlands comes out and I want to play that. That being said, I will be putting out videos, and to be honest with you, I want to put out the Paladin one. I want to do it with better software though, and that might be a factor because ideally I want to get some sort of either Adobe After Effects or something like that and get it sorted. Other videos, there'll be the little skits that I've been doing recently. I'm going to have to do the second part of that Orc one at some point soon for sure. But yeah, have you boys got any questions for me and for Big Jonathan Swombi? John, have you got any questions? Have you got any comments? Would you like to like and leave a comment?
Mate, you should explain.
Do you want to plug my Patreon, John?
No.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
going to send a nice message to the chat.
Right, rather than speak, you're going to send a message saying, "Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
It's nice feeling like I've got friends."
that's it.
You know it. How much of the rum have we gotten through? I feel like we've drunk it much more smoothly this time. It's been a much more chill and relaxing environment, hasn't it? I feel like we've learnt a lot from the first stream. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, this is much more scuffed.
It's more scuffed, but at the same time better, I would argue.
Yeah.
It's more scuffed, but that makes it more endearing. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope that you have enjoyed / are enjoying. Branca Leone. Maybe when Kalia get developments, she will become in the undead queen, because right now she's a nobody. Yep, true. Big true.
Yeah, well, the idea of like they sort of like put her story at the end of the BFA campaign.
Yeah, they tried to sort out a lot of stories in BFA, but it was just like none of these really matter. You know what I mean? Like outside of Sylvanas, none of these and like Salafang maybe as well. None of these stories are really relevant. You know what I mean?
But I was just gonna say they put it like at the end of the BFA campaign. So if you were a casual player, you never would have seen like.
Yeah.
You never would have seen like Derek and Jaina reunite.
Yeah.
Derek and Kalia, fucking Sim.
Literally.
Yeah.
Him like inserting his flaccid necro noodle. Did he simp out? Like what did he do in it?
Well, no, he's just.
Did he did he ask her for a dance? Did he ask for a phone number?
No, Kalia is supposedly
Horny.
comfortable
Shit.
with her undead self.
What does that? You mean you mean comfortable?
Comfortable.
She knows how to relax. Is that what you're saying?
Don't be a nasty boy.
Mate, that's the way you said it. You did like quote marks as well. Like, she's comfortable. What the fuck does that mean? It sounds like you were saying that she's into it. She's into the fucking groove.
No,
you know what I mean?
She's getting used to her undead status.
Mate, it sounds like you're talking about sex.
Oh, god damn it.
She's getting used to it. She's getting comfortable with her status. She's getting used to being undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's used to it, and she's helping Derek be undead. Because obviously, Derek died a long time ago.
Yeah, he died, man.
And then he's just been brought back to life, and he's like, what the fuck going on?
Let's be honest, though. To be fair, if he was buried at the bottom of the sea, he would have come back looking like the fucking Blob. He would have come up there bloated to fuck, looking like Mr. Blobby. Also, hasn't he been dead for like several years? Wouldn't he come back as just a skelly Bob?
Yeah, I thought he died in like the Third War or something.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't we just have an undead character who's just a fucking skeleton? That'd be sick. Can we have like a mage that's just a fucking skeleton? Who's like 10,000 years old. And he's just a fucking skeleton with a hat. Like a pointy wizard hat on, like the sorting hat.
He should be fully rotted undead.
Absolutely. My undead's not, though. My undead's fresh. Because I don't want to play him as a skeleton. I want to play him as like a sort of dark warrior. Dark magician. He's sending you a long message. Writing War and Peace again.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it nice and wholesome.
Trying to make a nice comment for the chat. Monetization's off.
Yeah. You're not making
Shit.
I'm
not making 10p on this video.
Bucks off this one, boy.
God damn it, may as well end it here. What have we got here? I hope we get a joke about the mustard set for paladins in their video. Last time it was a funny joke that I didn't expect. Yeah, the Lawbringer set. Oh yeah, definitely. There'll be something in there about that. I've had like a lot of thoughts about ideas for the paladin videos, like the fact that they're not going to let any Taurans or Zandalari into the Scarlet Monastery because they don't consider them to be real paladins, and just stuff like the fact that they're able to see each other because they're in a fucking social bubble and shit like that. And just there's going to be a lot of repent jokes and stuff like that, and also there's going to be, I'm not going to spoil it, JD already knows because I've talked to him about it, but there's going to be a reference to a certain game franchise which may or may not include the sorts of themes that paladins would be involved in, like knights and the undead and those sorts of things. I'll let you guys guess what game series that could be, and that's going to kind of be part of the skit. But this next one, the Paladin one, I really want to use that to set up some of the characters, the recurring characters that are going to be in what I'm kind of referring to as season 2, which is going to be like the kind of the episodes of adventures in Warcraft, and it's also going to lead into the next class video after that, because when we left off, I've gotten captured by these guys. I've been sent by Big Bobby to the Scarlet Monastery. So I'm going to have to escape somehow. I'm going to need help. And I'm going to get help. Not by you. You're not coming in yet. I can tell them that.
But I'm not in the Paladin video.
No, you don't save me.
Rip.
But you will. You will be though. I'll make sure you're in the Rogue one. It wouldn't be right without it. Gotta have a guy that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Not just me, I mean. Right. Well, boys and girls, unless there's any more questions, I'll give you guys a chance. I've got a drink in hand. I'll give you guys a chance to ask any questions you want to ask me. If there's anything you want to know about the future of the channel, any questions you want to ask me and John about ourselves or anything like that, we'll give you 5-10 minutes and then we'll head off.
What I was going to say is, since we've got monetization off, can we play some D&D?
No.
God damn it.
He wants to play some Degeneration X theme song, but if we put that on, it's just going to get a copyright strike. And the problem is that I don't mind using copyright music and not getting monetized for it, because I don't expect to get monetized for my videos. Make no money anyway. I'm fine with that. It's a small channel. It's just the fact that apparently if you get like 3 of those, your channel can get banned. So
Only if nasty people copyright strike it.
yeah, but they do though. The big boys, like Bobby's friends, will find the channel. I'll let you be the question reader, John.
Yeah, well, Vaclav is thanking me for my works, because...
You do so. To be fair, you set up the stream, and you did that last time as well. Like that, this is on you. Like you're the man that sets up the stream.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, that's about as close to a thank you as you're gonna get from me, mate.
And then Karaoke's basically saying Patreon Discord, he wants to speak to you IRL.
I'll probably do a Patreon Discord. Yeah, I mean, I can make that one for. Do you think that should be one for every tier, or just for the higher of the 2 tiers that I've got right now? What do you think? Maybe have it that it's one for everyone, and that the higher tier gets like a different level of membership in the Discord or something.
Well, just add this on. Major Muffin's asking about a Vulgrin guild at some point.
We didn't really discuss us being in a guild much, did we? We briefly mentioned it, but basically me and John have been invited into our friend Paul's guild that I raided in Uldir, in Mythic Uldir. Would I do a community guild at some point? Yeah, possibly, but I don't know how it would work, because I'm somebody who I like doing my raiding, and if I was ever at a point, and this would be the dream, if I was ever at a point where I was doing this like professionally, like if the channel kept growing and I was able to do this for a living, I would, if I had that amount of time, I'd want to like push my raiding higher again, like back up to Mythic, because I like the challenge, and I know John's the same. If he had the time, he'd like the challenge too. And I kind of like doing that when I'm in a team where the focus is on the content rather than the community. But at the same time, I think the idea of a sort of a guild community is pretty great. I have had ideas as well in relation to like videos where it would certainly be cool to have bits from in-game where you can have people taking part in bits that are recorded for a video. So I'll think about it. I'm not going to do that now just because I know that it would be on an alt character that I wouldn't be playing as much, so it wouldn't really be fair to anybody to be like, hey, join a community guild that I'm not going to be active in. When they bring out classic TBC though, I will absolutely do that, because I will be playing classic TBC if they bring that out, at least, you know, casually, and that's something where the more mates that are involved in that, the better. It'll be really fun. Any others?
Well, yeah, that was basically about the guild, about the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's, well, whatever you...
Yeah, I think I will do a Discord, because at the end of the day, like, it's nice for people to be able to talk, especially because realistically it would be an easier way for the guys that have been kind enough to support on Patreon. It'd be an easier way to talk to them, because right now the way I have to do it is I have to send like a DM to you guys individually on there, which is fine, but Discord would be a much easier way for me to see whether or not I've been contacted, and just generally to be able to chat with you guys more regularly, because I'm on Discord anyway. So I'll look into that. My intention, Karaoke, is to put out a Patreon exclusive vid this weekend, because even though I said I wasn't going to make any videos this weekend, I lied. I will make a Patreon exclusive, and it'll just be a short video with me going again over my Shadowlands thoughts, and possibly referring to that, yeah, as well.
Okay, and then... well, wait, Major Muffin's leaving, so he's just basically...
Adios, Major.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Major.
And then Mr. T's basically saying... He's guessing we're both Brits, because...
I hope so. I don't know what else this crazy accent could have been. Yeah, mate, we're Brits. Pie and mash, fish and chips, God save the Queen.
Are we on Argent Dawn?
Are we on Argent Dawn? I've played on Argent Dawn before, but no, we don't play on Argent Dawn right now.
No. We'll keep the server a secret. Shall
Yeah, for now. Just because I like having war mode on. I don't want out of nowhere some crazy Vulpira Warlock. I don't even know if Vulpira can play Warlocks, that's the funny thing, but I don't want some Vulpira Warlock, well, Vulpira Horde, but whatever, Mechanons or whatever, to come out of nowhere and zap me. So. Right. Got any more? Did you just fart on stream? Did you just fucking... This is my channel, and now my channel, which I am a perfectionist on and want to produce the highest quality content, is going to have a recorded video in which you fart.
I can't wait to listen to this shit back.
You fucking farted on the fucking stream. Oh. Carry on reading.
I'm saying he might fucking do Patreon for the first time because he's here all the time anyway.
Yeah, if you want to do the Patreon backlab, obviously I'm not gonna like beg for it. I do that enough in my videos. If you're interested in it, man, like obviously the support on Patreon, guys. I think the thing that I would say about it is that for a video like the Death Knight one, which has grown faster than any of mine, I made about $23 on it up to date. But one person in like joining like the Cactus Farmer tier, which is like £3 a month on Patreon, like that one person alone is the equivalent of like 500 views on a video. And whilst again I don't do it for the view, for the money, if I was doing that I would make clickbaity shit rather than videos that I like doing which take a long time to put together, and I wouldn't be spending more money on software when I know already I can make videos with like thousands of views for free. But at the same time, like the level of generosity is so amazing. So if you are interested in that, man, it would be great to see you on there. I do want to flesh out the Patreon a bit more, just because I feel like if you're going to have one, you need to have like a fairly like fleshed out kind of page there for people, so that there's actually shit worth looking at. So yeah.
And then Pranker Leon, as Brits, would you support a Damas's exit?
Well, we won't comment on IRL political happenings, mate, because Vulgrin wants to say neutral, like a Swiss watch. But as for elves leaving the alliance, what do you think? Because all of the footage I've seen, it's just my knowledge of current affairs is just Worgens. I've seen many images and videos of Worgens committing extreme sexual acts on elves. So, I mean, I'm not going to disclose what sites I've seen this on, but you know, I've seen a lot of footage of like Worgens and Worgens doing some dirty shit with some elves, man. And I can understand if they need to deal with that issue.
If they're not getting support from their
they gotta have their own sovereignty, man.
Then if they're not getting support from this from the big group, then what's the point of being in the big group?
In my head canon, in a situation like this, Varian would take Tyrande into like this private chamber, and there would be a private one-on-one negotiation, and she would come away and she would feel satisfied with her place in the alliance. But I feel like with Anduin, that'd only work if it was Gen coming to have that one-on-one negotiation with him, if you know what I'm saying. So, to be honest with you, it would never happen in the lore, but if it did, I think it would be ballsy, and I think it would be interesting. I think a lot of people would find it quite cool if they did like an expansion where they just mixed up the factions for like one expansion. Like if they just had it that, right now, Blood Elves have joined the alliance, and I don't know what the fuck, it wouldn't really work because I don't even know who would. But let's say like Night Elves have joined the Horde for whatever reason, which again would never happen. But if they swapped up the factions temporarily, I think that could be really fun. The only issue with that, of course, would be something like if you play a Night Elf and you're in an alliance guild, and then they announced, oh yeah, we're changing the factions. It's like, right, well, do I have to pay to race change, or do I get a free race change because my guild's alliance or whatever? You know what I mean? So, yeah. What's Vatclav saying there, mate?
He's basically saying he's not here for the clickbait. He's here for the scuff style
Yeah.
Of the videos.
He likes
Scripts.
he likes it. He likes the scuffed style.
And he wants to help upgrade your potato notebook.
Shit. That's big. That's a manifesto right there. Well, man, like I said, it's there. It's easy enough to find, and that goes for anyone else that's watching. But it's just up to you guys, really. I appreciate just having the bants, having the chatter, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, John David is.
Oh, fuck.
He's ready. He's ready for me to tuck him into bed, give him some hot chocolate, set him to sleep mode. So we will end it there, guys. It has been fantastic having you. We've had a great time. We've covered a lot of bases. To be honest with you, I think that this was a great success. A nice cozy stream.
Yeah, we
went way longer than I thought we would, but that's because we were enjoying it.
We went longer than we wanted to, and
well, not than we wanted to. We went longer than we expected we would, but I think we went as long as we enjoyed it.
Yeah, I haven't
Good
enjoyed
banter.
every minute.
Yeah, especially when we were talking about Orc on Blood Elf impregnation action.
Yeah, but
I'm waiting for your profound final thought from Jerry.
big brain calculating.
He's reading, guys. He's trying to read.
Sorry, give me 20 minutes while I read.
He's had a lot of rum, to be fair. We've kicked back about fucking 50 cl of rum, and I don't even feel like it's manifested in the conversation, really.
Probably not.
Not really. We've been focused on entertaining.
Yeah. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the non-monetization for once.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Jonswombi.
Hey, I only mentioned Patreon because somebody mentioned it. I didn't mention Asmongold. In fact, I did earlier on, but there it goes. Guys, thank you very much for coming. It's been fucking a blast. My next video, for any of you who aren't on Patreon, probably won't come out until after the Shadowlands. So, my friends, good luck for launch. Don't join the Night Fae, and stay tuned, because this is essentially the beginning of the next phase. In the words of Big Alex, we've now ascended to the next level. I'll see you boys later. Be well. Bye-bye.